New digs.
Ooh,
New times.
look at that.
New chapter.
Yeah, man.
New lighting.
Everything.
New couches. New everything. New everything, man. We in Perception Studio. Shout out my dog James, man. Hold on. Gunshots to James.
We out here, man.
You know, if you've been a fan on the YouTube, you've seen that we haven't been on the YouTube. We have not. Even on Instagram, TikTok, we ain't post no reels, nothing, because we have a video. We lost Patrick. Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Sad music.
Hold on, man. We lost Patrick, man.
Shout out to Podcast P, man.
Lost
We missed
Patrick,
you,
man.
dog.
We lost Patrick to booty critis, man.
Booty-critis.
It strikes again, man.
Claimed another one, bro. Another
That
life.
booty bone critis, man. He had booty tuberculosis. It was a little different.
Yeah.
Booty TB. Yeah.
Booty TB, BTB. You know what I'm saying?
BTB.
BTB.
Yeah.
Is that
Back
even
to
a
back.
real
Tuberculosis.
Booterculosis.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Booterculosis.
That
He
booty
had
was coughing.
That booty was doing more than coughing. Let me tell you.
No, booty coughs.
Booty was throwing up. God. Your body just throwing up at
bro.
times. That's crazy.
I've been there still.
I miss Patrick though, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He was our white correspondent. And now we got James.
Hey, shout out James.
James, our Caucasian correspondent. Reporting live from Caucasity.
I don't know if you signed up for that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's not in the contract.
Oh, no.
He can talk to us, by the way.
Yeah, that's so fire.
You guys
man.
might not. Wait, can they hear you, James? Oh, I wish they
That's
could.
fire. Yeah.
We gotta get James
Just
on
trying-
there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This is so
we
sick.
sound crazy right
Yeah,
now.
it's like Illuminati shit. Someone's in my ear.
Yeah, right.
It's fire.
But
It's
nah,
on the
we're,
God
we're good, man. I'm Marlon,
I'm Norm.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Duke.
and welcome back to the Extra Gravy. Shout out to the YouTube familia. I mean, you guys are enjoying it a lot more than just the people listening to it. Let's be real.
Right.
Let's be real. You're heightening two senses at once. Someone's phone that was the
was a
loudest
computer.
ding. Wow.
It's a computer.
He didn't mute it the first time either.
I was missing the buttons.
His fingers are too chubby.
My right hand.
That right hand is
it
still
ain't
messed
working,
up.
man. I was just
Yeah.
like trying to find it.
Maybe you should just wear
This is
the
what
brace.
happens when you got
No,
booty
no,
critis.
I'm allowed to take it off.
No.
The doctor said I'm allowed
Oh,
to take it
whatever.
off.
When you're
Whenever
like
you
what,
start seeing it.
sleeping?
When he's wiping his ass from booty
When I
critis.
shower,
Okay. Are
When I
you
do
showering right now?
dishes.
Are you doing the dishes right now?
when I'm not doing any
got you.
strenuous work.
When he's doing podcasts.
Well, evidently that was
Yeah.
genius.
No, I was just missing
She got you,
the
bro.
button, man. It's not
You
strenuous.
couldn't move that. You
I think
couldn't
that
move
has
that?
everything to do with
Shit.
motor function, brother.
Yeah. Wait, did you have to wipe with your left?
Yeah, man.
Damn,
I'm
son.
wiping with my left.
Holding
It's
with your
so-
left?
Dog, it's which I'm doing everything with my left.
Damn.
But
man.
also like
Stranger.
I can still do
Stranger.
things-
Hey.
Stranger
Hold on.
Beat it up with the left.
danger. No, I'm allowed to do things with my right, but for the sake of just trying to, you know how they say if you want to like strengthen your mind, do things with your weaker hand or weaker arm,
Yeah.
your less dominant hand. So I'm just using that as even more of an excuse to
Yo,
brush my teeth.
Norm,
with my left and shit.
Norm is so fucking funny. Yo, he needs to attach a cause
Everything he does.
or a narrative to
like it.
everything he does, or it has no meaning. I like that. I
Purpose.
love it.
Okay,
Purpose.
sick.
I love it. No, it's not a bad
I was
thing.
waiting for this. I'm
No,
like,
no, it's
oh,
not a bad
man.
thing. But it's like he's like, yo, you know, I want to cut back on weed. Let me do Ramadan.
Yeah.
Not like, yo, let me just stop smoking weed.
Yeah, I need something else.
Let me go to the mountains of Tibet.
Just stop smoking like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
You know
cut
what?
down a little.
I want to
always
hike
an
more.
extreme,
I'm gonna
man.
go up Mount Kilimanjaro. I
No.
think
Yeah, he does the big.
Two ends of the spectrum, guys.
Yeah.
My name is Norm, which means middle, but I am far from that.
Bars.
Got you.
see.
You also look
See?
darker.
Hold on.
Thanks.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, you've been outside
I've
tanning,
been out-
or you've been in
no.
your bed during what time was it again? 1 o'clock.
Oh,
when the sun
shit.
shines directly
Remember
in.
that one? Do you remember that one? Yeah, I used to remember when I
Laying
used to lie
naked?
down in my bed naked.
No, I don't. Wait, what?
We
Hold
brought
on.
this
Hold
up on the
on.
podcast.
We used to
The
talk about it.
sunlight would come in at a certain hour, and I would just lay naked in my
Like
bed.
a cat.
Yep.
And I would
That's
dance.
exactly what you said
Sunbathing.
that
I
time.
was sunbathing like a cat.
Wow.
That
We
is
used to
hilarious.
talk about it when we were in your house.
That's
when
so
we were
funny.
record at your
Recorded
house.
at my house.
Yeah.
Oh man, when we were in the ghetto.
Bro,
We were in the ghetto for the past couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
Not really. Like we're
Definitely
in.
not.
Huh?
We were in the ghetto last week. Let's talk about
Yo,
Let's talk.
you
New
need
things.
to chill out.
New
You
things.
need
This nigga's
to.
rich.
We already talked about it. No,
We got
I'm
him.
not.
We got him.
We got him.
Yo,
We got
people
him.
hit me like, yo, you have an elevator in your house
He
for real? I'm like,
does.
I do not.
He literally
He
told the
does.
butler as we started filming, shut the fuck
Oh
up, Nick. Like, I was like, whoa, whoa.
I do
put him in
not
the corner and
talk to
everything.
her like
Yeah.
that. Don't lie. Imagine. It's got an abuelita.
I thought you were talking about your girl.
That'd be
When
crazy.
you're like,
Oh,
"Don't."
misogyny for the win.
Wow.
Damn, I should have been.
Red pill,
Damn.
Alicia, eh? Red
I should have
pill,
been red pill.
Alicia.
Oh, red pill.
We got it.
We got this
Oh,
dude, but you
snap.
like
Oh,
You
That's
just
crazy.
said I
That's
don't
wild.
talk to her like that.
I could
so
never.
Dude,
the
it's
only other
contagious.
person I'm thinking
It's
about-
contagious,
Got it from her
man.
originally.
No, you didn't. You wish.
We'll talk about it.
Listen,
talk
you
about
want
it.
to talk about it?
We'll
Because
talk about it.
I got a DM from somebody, a woman,
Stop.
that said that you are incel adjacent.
Does she know what incel means?
Yeah, and she said
Wait,
you're
that doesn't even
incel
make sense.
adjacent.
He's not
Adjacent to
celibate.
the
That's what I'm saying.
incels.
Like,
Oh,
involuntary.
adjacent. Adjacent.
So I
to
almost
the
don't get
So
incels.
it's like, huh?
So I almost don't get pussy?
No.
No, almost
well,
don't
maybe,
get pussy.
I guess.
Involuntary
Maybe that's
celibate
what
is.
she's talking about too.
Now I wonder
but
who this person is. Reveal her.
No, not your business.
Is this a listener of
Yes,
the
a
of the
listener.
pod? Oh, okay.
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. How do you feel about that?
I want to know who it is, but also I want to hear what the arguments is. So you don't have to show your face. I'm really curious to
I
hear.
have a
like,
very long DM from her
Very
talking about
long?
it. Yeah.
I think I know who it is.
We got her.
Do you?
Oh my
I think
goodness.
so I
No.
don't know.
That's unfortunate.
Yo, Alicia, don't protect nobody on this
Yeah,
pod,
it's
bro.
like that,
That's
bro.
not nice, man. This is your friend. Why
Says
would you
who?
do that to him? Oh, god damn,
She's always
nigga.
This is a Rory and Mal
That's
podcast. Like,
crazy.
What's going on?
That's super
Call Me
crazy.
Country, Beyonce and Nashville's Renaissance. What's that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, change the subject.
Yeah.
That was a good one, Alicia. That was
Yeah, that's how we
nice.
started,
man.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I know. When I saw these posts from X on her, I was like, man, you really hanging out with my ex-girlfriend right now, dog?
Oh.
I don't know. I was working. I was being paid
attention,
to be
audience.
there.
Yeah, but
Other people were just guests.
I was being paid to sneak this. Wait, what happened with this? The Apple Music list came out
Yeah.
for the top 100 albums of all time. I don't know how you quantify this, but
Yeah.
they got it. And
is
um,
it based off streams and
No.
their no?
I don't.
They said
It's a
that-
bunch of different.
No, they said that it
criteria.
was about, I guess, like they had a discussion on personal preferences, and they tried to include a variety of things that people might not have been completely hip to. So it's not about numbers at all.
Yeah, that's. Well, it should have been. It should have been about numbers. It should have been about numbers more. I feel
look
like
at that, right out the gate. Nas.
Nas
Yeah.
Right out the gate.
right out the gate. Where?
Like 100?
Illmatic.
Well,
Yeah,
up
like
there.
where? It wasn't near the top.
I don't
It's
remember.
I'm just rotating on
It was
the
just
screen.
rotating.
Okay.
Okay,
I
where's
was like, I
Cisco?
didn't see that. No.
Cisco on that list. Number one, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation.
Interesting that it's number one.
Mm.
I listened to that album once though. It was before my time, so I
Yeah,
can't,
I get it.
you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Unplugged is better, no?
I can agree with that, but I don't think people consider that an album for real. The amount of people I've heard say Lauryn Hill has one album infuriates me so much. I'm like, there's a whole album she did live
Yeah.
on TV.
I listened to that album way more. Like my
With a
sister
sore
was playing
throat.
That.
Really?
Yeah, my sister was playing that a lot more when I was growing
She
up. so-
cries in the middle of a song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, she's got another one coming out too.
yeah, apparently
New
she's going to
music.
be her next second studio album.
Mm-hmm.
No? Is it too late?
She's always late, but we'll see. We'll see what it
That's the
sounds
problem.
like.
It's like 20, 30. What year did it come out? 90s?
Has to be like
Almost
90.
30 years too
99, 98.
It was 99.
I think it was 98 around there.
Yeah, 98, 99.
Yeah, 98. Definitely
That-
98.
98 makes sense. So, 25 years.
It's my favorite album. It's my favorite album of all time, so I felt
Really?
vindicated. Yeah.
This one.
It's my favorite album of all time.
Wow.
Why is that a
all
wow?
the albums?
Yeah. It's a beautiful
Well,
album.
because you didn't grow up.
I'm
on
an
it.
R&B
When it
guy.
came- When it came out during our era, it was like so monumental,
one of
and
those?
also like its attachment to Sister Act 2 also.
That-
I
Because
just
I think
love
they came
I
around
I just
at the
love
same time,
Lauryn
right?
Hill. I think she
Yeah.
has one of the greatest voices of all time.
Yeah.
I think this album, although before I thought it was mostly her writing it, whoever wrote it did incredible. Those
Whoever
guys
you are.
killed this.
Congratulations.
I know exactly what you're talking
Do you know
about.
who
too.
their
What's his
names are?
name?
I don't. But
it
I
say?
do remember Robert Glasper
That's what I was thinking of.
talking about it on.
You stole from my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's been numerous people who have spoken about it over the years, but it's an incredible body of work, man. X Factor, Nothing Even Matters is one of my favorite songs. Period. Ever.
That's the only
Flawless
album that
record.
I feel like I can run from top to bottom.
Top
and
to
just
bottom.
Be cool on it.
Yeah. Top to bottom. Like,
I have to
So
re-listen to
good.
that album.
it's a beautiful album. Number 2, Thriller.
Trilla.
Makes sense. Should be one though, but yeah.
Should be one. Let's be real.
Because nobody would argue with that. It's like, yeah, you have MJ number 1, Thriller 2.
Like, let's come on.
I don't feel like the world listened to Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Same.
The world listened to to Thriller.
Facts.
Exactly.
But
Facts.
this is what I'm saying, that they didn't base this off of streams. They based it off of collectively they came together, who works at Apple.
Ebro
And
and the Deska.
Facts.
No, Deska wouldn't be in it. Why would she be in it?
Did she work at Apple?
Yeah, but she's not a
That's
part
it.
of like the editorial team.
I believe in women. I don't know. I feel like she would be, I feel like she would have an influence and like able to
Change
kinda,
the narrative.
New
Let's
studio,
go.
new narrative.
Green pill, baby.
For
That's
what,
the episode
5
title.
minutes?
Green pill, baby. Green pill.
Because you were
But yeah,
told
no.
you're
Regardless of
incel
how they chose it, the number one thing I think should be impact over
Yeah.
everything. Like regardless of whatever metrics you're trying to vote on, impact should be the number one
Yeah.
thing. And what Thriller has done, come on,
Yeah.
it's incomparable. Like there's nothing you can compare to it. Abbey Road at number 3, I agree completely. I'm not
Never listened to
I'm not a Beatles fan.
You know, I have
I'm
to
not
listen to
a
it to
I don't
know.
know the
Beatles is
whole
crazy.
lore, but
Yeah.
me listening to it, I'm like mid. But I can understand why people thought it was revolutionary at the time,
At
Yeah.
the time, yeah.
especially considering the amount of black artists that they stole influences from. You're talking about the best of the best. You know what I mean? And white people and musicians mostly revere this album. So who am I to say
Yeah.
different? You know what I mean? I think the biggest fumble on this is Bob Marley. How's Bob Marley not in the top 10?
Ooh. Yeah,
I
especially
want
for
someone
talking
to explain that.
Especially for
where
talking
did
about
he fall
impact,
down?
influence.
Pardon me?
Which one?
The album, the album, the Legend album. How can someone explain that to me?
How far did it fall down?
It's not on the list.
It's not even on
Whoa,
the top
at all?
100.
That's
I'm
actually
looking through it
that's
right-
absolutely
Oh
insane.
no!
Especially
If
when
it's
we're
on,
talking about
if it is, it's actually
influence,
Bob Marley and the
impact.
Wailers Exodus 46. 46.
Yeah, that was the one that was the movie was about too. Right?
46.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Yeah.
a movie. Like 30 years later. The amount if you go down Venice Beach, you go down Miami Beach, you go to any beach in the world,
That's sure.
Bob Marley's there.
Yeah.
You talk any white stoner that's ever existed, Bob Marley is in their
Yep.
home. Like
That's actually insane.
our Caucasian correspondent has confirmed.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how you don't have Bob Marley in the top 10.
Yeah, that's a big
I think
faux pas.
that's a big overstep. But you have Frank Ocean Blonde.
No, don't do that. Don't shoot at Blonde. Shoot.
I'm gonna shoot at Blonde only because it doesn't deserve to be in the top 10 in my opinion.
If you did the other
It
one,
does.
what is it?
Channel Orange, I
or
believe,
something?
No.
should be in the top 20, 25,
Bro,
but not Blonde.
both of those albums are phenomenal. I'm
Channel
telling
Orange
you.
is better.
Channel
is way
Orange. Maybe
It's
because I
better.
grew up with it. I'm telling you right now, Blonde is a more mature album.
It is
He
a more
was
mature album,
experimental,
but
and it's just like the way it
Channel's
aged
better.
too. The fact that everyone who loves Blonde realizes this
I don't know
album's like
one
7
song
years. That's
off of
crazy.
Blonde.
You're wrong.
You know why?
I
Because the
don't.
perception.
How am I wrong if I
You know
don't
what it
know?
was?
You should know
Blonde got jumbled in with Endless, and
But it
with
stood out.
with that whole play that he did, right? And people were more focused on the play, and then wanting it to sound like you gotta understand. Channel Orange was so good
I remember.
that like people call Blonde trash just because Channel Orange was
that
so
good, yeah.
good.
It was
Blonde
because-
is an amazing album,
but also Blonde took some time for people that were. I feel
it's like Views or Yeezus.
yes, exactly. I was gonna compare it to Jesus.
Yeah,
like
I feel like over time people are like, oh shit.
yeah.
But
Damn.
also, I guess he came out so strong with the Channel Orange that it's hard for people to rate like another one better than
And
that
also,
one.
yeah, I
'Cause
guess
even like think about Lauryn Hill. If she comes out with a great album,
Yeah.
who's really gonna say?
And that's
that
Cardi's problem
it's
right now.
better than Yeah, Cardi B. She comes out. She could come out with a great album. Nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's better than.
Yeah, but all his albums are good except for Endless. But even that has a crowd. You know
But
what I
Endless
mean?
was
I didn't
purposely
even know he
bad.
had another one.
So it's like
I don't.
Okay,
listen-
Endless was
Nostalgia Ultra,
purposely
which is
bad
incredible.
because like I feel like he
Yeah, it
just
was a
wants to get
troll.
out the deal.
Exactly.
Nostalgia Ultra
Incredible.
That was my favorite.
is
That's
my
He has
favorite.
that too?
Like
What
low
the
key.
fuck?
Yeah.
That was like
That's what
the
I'm-
first.
and
That
that's
was
a
the first
collab.
one.
Trust me,
First
that's-
one.
That was like what broke him out. So like we
I
all
know
try
is
and
the Channel
all that
Orange
shit.
and Blonde, and
Now
I
you know
don't even
Novocaine.
know. Huh?
You know.
He
the
has
song
another
Novocaine,
one
right?
that's even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
off
that's
of
from there.
Nost-
That's
Nostalgia
from
Ultra.
Nostalgia Ultra.
He has his biggest album. Well, his biggest project is Lonnie Bro Collection. That's
I don't know
his
if that's his
old name.
biggest project.
64 songs.
Oh, I think like impact wise.
No, I mean just in
Oh,
terms of
okay,
like
okay.
his 64 song mixtape with bangers. Like he
Okay,
doesn't
Chris
miss
Brown.
in
What was on there? I'm
64
trying to think.
songs.
What
Like
songs on there?
dog, you know what it is? Frank Ocean is amazing at introducing the black people, especially, to white classics. So like
To white culture
Benny
as
and
a
the
whole.
Jets, I didn't know that song at all
Mhm.
until Super Rich Kids came out,
Mhm.
and I looked up the sample. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
Benny and the Jets. Like
I
that
feel
song's a
like-
banger.
I feel like he also put black people onto Coachella because of that line on Novocaine about she passing the ice blue bong. At Coachella, she's seeing Jay whatever because that was
Hold
a moment.
on.
I'm telling you that era.
That might have
Tumblr,
been you know what it was? I'll agree with that because it was 2012.
Yeah.
I think that in conjunction with the influencers on Instagram going to
And Lana.
Coachella
and that the
and Selena Gomez
the
and what's her
feathers
name? Vanessa Hudgens. I think that Vanessa Hudgens picture went stupid viral of her with the hippie
yeah
flower shit.
Yeah.
And then every girl started showing up like a hippie the next
Yeah.
year. So it was like it was a good time. It was like
Yeah.
a perfect storm for
That's
them
true.
for sure. But it's losing its allure.
Coachella.
Yeah.
Yeah, from time.
You know why?
Fire
Live
Festival.
stream.
Fire
Oh.
Festival.
Fire Festival. Yeah.
But they live streamed it the whole time.
No, they started that I think 2000. What was the year Drake did Madonna? Drake had
Madonna.
Madonna on stage and they made out.
Ooh.
It's like 2015 or 14, somewhere
Well, I
around there.
mean,
Probably.
That's when
When
they
did
started
Coachella
live.
really get popular? Around that time?
2012, 13 is when it started like getting
Yeah.
popping.
Hmm.
That's when it was like probably at its peak.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, I think after like Madonna, Drake, Weekend was a really good one.
Was
Oh,
Drake
yeah.
before or after Beyonce?
Before, much before.
Beyonce was 2017
Beyonce
or
set the bar
2018?
so
2018, I think.
unbelievably
Wait,
high.
Drake did Coachella?
2017.
Yeah.
I don't know one of those.
Forgot about that.
He made out with Madonna on stage. You
That
don't
was his
remember that?
performance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I completely. forgot.
Yeah, they cut off the live stream
Yeah.
after that.
I remember that nasty kiss. I
when-
don't know if
It's
she spat in his
disgusting.
mouth or something. I remember that.
No, she didn't spit in his
No, because
what?
at the end he was like he got up like he was gonna throw up or something. People didn't know.
Yeah, you're rewriting history now.
Watch the video right now. I'm telling you.
I was watching it.
You were there?
No,
You must say he was
He's
there.
like,
We got
yeah,
him.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got him.
I was there watching it.
Have you seen it recently?
The Tyler Creator one though at Coachella was so sick.
He's
Like,
one of my
that's the
favorite
one.
When was
performers.
that?
Period.
That was last year. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay,
one of
yeah.
my favorite performers.
Is that when he was like
period,
flying
man.
away with the car?
Yeah.
Oh, that was bro.
Yeah.
So good.
He's one of the guys.
Yeah.
This
one of
year, Doja bodied it. Doja Cat
Mm.
bodied it for sure.
Did you see Tyler's Louis V promo?
Oh yeah.
No,
So
no.
clean, man.
That
It
guy's
looks so
his artistic vision is just
Yo,
next
it's-
level, man.
The
He
Pharrell
wants
babies,
his
man.
fans to boo for him.
What?
Yeah, he prefers his fans to boo for him. It's weird.
He said that?
Yes. So there's this girl that was like, I'm here at the Tyler Creator show and I'm so confused. And it's the whole stadium just booing him. And he likes it. Like he tells his fans to boo him.
So it's just,
He's a
like, instead of
That's
saying
so
yeah,
funny.
he's like, can you just say boo
I
instead?
mean, it's the same thing
like,
to him.
boo. They're
And
still
then-
praising him.
That's funny.
It's not even a bad boo. It's like a good
It's
boo.
so weird.
he does a spot in his concert, so Alicia's correct, that he's like, okay, I want y'all to boo as loud as you can. And he like stands there and he just
Eats it up.
in. That's hilarious.
Interesting.
Number 4, Prince and the Revolution, Purple Rain.
Purple Rain, yup.
Before my time, shout out to Prince.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not really, you know,
My
I'm not the
mom,
biggest
my
Prince savant, but
cousin,
I know people just like
Exactly.
adore him.
Yeah.
So
People who were around in the 80s, they would absolutely
Oh,
hands
yeah.
down.
Absolutely.
I remember like when he died, how crazy that was.
Yeah.
Just walking the streets of
I do.
Toronto. 'cause
Toronto
I was,
legend.
Like, I was walking home from somewhere and everything was just
Purple.
it was raining. And it was purple.
Yeah.
Purple Rain. Number 5, Frank Ocean Blonde.
Oh my god.
Like that just sounds
How did it
ridiculous.
make it to
dog.
time? So
Number
quick, so
5,
Before,
quickly.
nigga.
Frank Ocean Blonde for the greatest albums of all time.
Hey, man.
Like that sounds insane.
I think they're covering a lot of different generations in the top 5. If you look at it,
They're
really.
trying to.
They're trying, yeah.
They're doing too much.
I get it.
Number 6, Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think it's- I think
After
it's
Blonde
low.
is kind of crazy.
I think it's low.
I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
think I put that 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying you
After
could switch
Blonde,
that with
put that
with
3, 4.
Prince.
What songs are on it?
All the songs.
All the songs.
So
As-
all of his discography.
Just the best songs.
Just the
he's
best
ever
ones.
made.
The summer song. Okay.
Oh.
All right, let's see here. It has Love's in Need of Love Today, Have a Talk with
Right out the
God,
gate.
Village Ghetto Land, Contusions, Sir Duke,
Sir
Hey,
Duke.
I
man.
Wish, Knocks Me Off My Feet,
Ooh.
Pastime Paradise.
We're talking like songs that have been sampled and put in
over
TV
and over
shows
again. Yes.
over and
the
over
licensing
again.
on these songs. Summer Soft, Ordinary
I
Pain.
think Stevie Wonder
Isn't
might
She
be getting the
Lovely?
most money off syndication.
Mm.
I can't tell you somebody
Hope
who
he sees
has
that money,
more
bro.
songs in TV shows. What?
I said, I hope he sees that money for real. Cause
You're
like,
dumb.
it's a-
Um,
there was
he,
like-
especially
learning
in
from
Scandal.
him,
Yo,
huh?
Scandal was crazy. Every episode had a Stevie Wonder song. Crazy. Number 7, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.
7. 7 is high.
7
I love
is
that album,
ridiculous.
but 7 is high.
that's very high.
7 is ridiculous.
I
It
feel
should
like
have been
wait, no, hold on.
101.
Do we have a rap album?
Ah,
She said it should have been a Dalmatian dog.
It should have been 101.
That's hate. That's hate.
saying it's the Dominic
there a rap album
Wilkins
before
of
that,
rap
though?
album.
Is there a rap album before that? No.
No, it's just
That is the
first
best
album.
rap album of all time. Good Kid, Mad City.
No, what do you mean? Miseducation, Lauren
What do you
Hill's half.
consider that?
Ha-
It's half rap, half.
I would say it's 25%
Isn't
rap.
Lost Ones on there?
That's one.
That's one. There's
Okay.
Everything is Everything. Like all the singles.
That's half and half, though.
Like,
Yeah, you give up.
That's
give
half
up.
and half. She's singing.
So that's something. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's like 25% rap on there.
You
And
know,
the
it said
majority
that the
R&B.
list is made up. The highest category is hip hop R&B with 21%.
Wow.
Yeah, hip hop R&B.
Wow.
I guess it's been.
Yeah, I mean, in the top
pop
10,
culture music genre.
in the top 10, they only
No,
got
sorry, hip hop rap. It's 21%.
artists.
Wow.
Rock 18%, pop 16, alternative 14, R&B soul 11. The rest of them are
R&B
roots reggae is
soul,
1%.
11. Number
What,
8,
No Country.
Amy Winehouse, Back to Black.
Country's 1%.
I don't think I listened to that album.
Amy Help.
Really
Boy,
good.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's
Really
such a
good.
good album, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta
Valerie?
take that
That's
in, man.
crazy.
Valerie's
Valerie.
incredible.
Oh
Okay,
my
yeah,
God.
I don't even know the song names. I just know it was great.
It's amazing.
Valerie's
Have
the
you
song
seen
that
the
I know.
documentary?
No, the one that they're gonna release, or
No,
they
like the
already
older
released
one.
it.
Oh, no,
no.
The documentary.
Yeah,
There's one
yeah.
out right now in the theaters.
Well, the
Like, some type of
biopic.
show.
People
I
are
don't like that
trashing the
actress.
fuck out of that girl.
yeah, I don't like that actually.
yeah, no. They
Immediately, I'm
chose
like,
the wrong one.
No,
I seen the trailer. I was like,
exactly.
ugh.
Shaky.
Who is she?
Bad casting.
I don't know. They did a good job in picking somebody that nobody knows, but
Shouldn't have been her.
I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't have been her.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been her in casting.
Well, what has she been in that made you say, "Oh, why are you choosing her?"
No, the trailer.
Just looking.
I'm
at
saying
her.
the trailer.
Oh.
Watching the trailer, it was
Yeah.
so not Amy Winehouse. Like just the way she was
So
doing, like very
she-
embellished, like mouth movements that just never
Yeah.
existed. It was weird,
It's like everyone's
and her
trying to-
accent was bad. It was like,
Oh, I didn't even hear her talk.
it wasn't that good, man. It wasn't that good. Number 9, Nirvana, Nevermind.
Yup. Top 10.
I get it.
I'll leave that
I get
there.
it. Yeah.
Never heard it. I
Iconic.
should listen to
So
it.
good.
What?
No, but it's like it's just like iconic album.
Yeah, no,
You
Yeah.
see
it really is.
the
Super iconic.
the graphic. The
Better than
album
Dark
cover
Side of the
everywhere.
Moon.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Might be.
Yeah.
Pink
For
Floyd,
me,
yeah.
for me at least, yeah. For
This
me,
is
yeah.
generational,
I love that
man.
Pink
like,
Floyd album, man.
Yeah.
in the 90s, all the kids were fucking with Nirvana
Yeah,
more
Nirvana
than
was
any
the
other
shit.
genre of music. at
Nirvana was the
time.
one with Kurt Cobain, no?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
then even more so when he killed himself, like it amplified the album.
yeah,
that
like
Yeah,
Juice
man.
WRLD.
And
No,
yeah,
that
no,
ass.
that's
It's,
for sure.
it's just a thing. There's a thing with
Yeah,
death. We've spoken
yeah.
about it plenty of
Exit-
times on
I'd
this
say
pod.
Smoke how he
XXX
went
Tentacion
crazy.
has 2 diamond records.
Yeah.
He just went to 40 million
You know what I'm saying?
listeners per month for the first time.
That's crazy.
Just now. Like,
How many years after passing? 7? When did he pass? 2016, 2017,
No,
something
I
like
was
that.
moving 2018.
2018.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
moving back here.
Crazy, man. Number 10, Beyonce Lemonade.
Wow.
Egregious.
Number 10.
Egregious.
Number 10?
It's not even a top 3 album in her discography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like B-Day should be there.
Okay.
I take B-Day or Renaissance over that.
very, probably
Polarizing.
like transformative, you know?
Yeah.
Like some of the songs in it was very, the Formation one, very pro-black, very.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like that's why.
I feel like white women really attach themselves to that album.
To Lemonade?
Maybe
Because
that's
at that
when
time-
Beyonce started getting more of a international fan
Exactly.
base compared to
Oh.
before.
And I think at that time, especially with the news that it was about Jay-Z, that I noticed a shift of white women that started idolizing her.
Right.
And the whole meme of Beyonce runs the internet and Beyonce's God, that
There's
whole
a lot
thing was
going
like
on that time.
heightening at that
For
moment.
twins.
Twins.
Just like
yep.
after that.
Yep. The documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a lot. And yeah, you got Jay-Z in there. I'll tell you guys the people who aren't on the list.
Okay.
Whitney Houston.
Ooh. What album did Whitney have that should have been up
Does she have
there?
albums like that?
I know Whitney for the
That's
singles.
not even hers though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Whitney for singles.
And even then, I can't speak on this. I don't know her that well.
Yeah. So I'm not saying they're off with that
Mhm.
because I haven't listened to Whitney's
Like an album.
albums in full in a while.
Mm.
And they're also
Um,
probably considering from like start to finish.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it has a whole
It's gotta be
body,
classics.
you know?
Yeah, it's gotta be classic. You can't have skips and shit on there. Like,
Yeah.
Nas is
Number-
39. Yeah.
Is Kanye on there?
Illmatic, baby. He's in there, but no Ja
Yeah.
Rule. No Ja
no
Rule.
jaw, no
Which
jaw.
Kanye?
But also no
Beautiful Dark
Mariah
Twisted
Carey. So I
Fantasy?
mean, does this list even count? You know what I mean?
She could have had
She could have had at least 3 albums in this bitch.
3 albums?
Yeah.
on that
Dog,
list?
what?
her older
I'm
albums.
unfamiliar.
Oh my god, bro. The Emancipation of Mimi alone,
What was on there?
deadly. First album, deadly.
The first album was kind of fire.
Dog,
Did she have, like,
she-
Butterfly on
nah. She could have been. She should have
Not
been on this list
Butterfly.
like 3 times.
Butterfly
Honestly,
was fire.
Mariah Carey was the first one.
she's
was
leading. She leads in hits.
It was self titled Mariah Carey.
Fantasy was on there?
Butterfly was 97. Glitter 2001. The Emancipation in Mimi 2005.
There's no Brandy.
Oh, Rainbow 1999.
Oh, Rainbow.
I loved Rainbow.
Come on, man. Dog.
Daydream 95. Isn't that the one with Boyz II Men with the One Sweet Day?
Yeah. Oh,
That's a big one.
that's a tune.
Mhm.
Yo, Mariah Carey be having them hits, bro.
And Fantasy was on it.
Fantasy, oh
Fantasy
my
was fire.
god.
Underneath the Stars, One Sweet Day, Open Arms, Always
Oh
Be My
my
Baby.
God.
That's a
Free.
heavy
Always
album.
been-
When I
Oh.
saw you.
Why is that
long
one not on
ago,
here,
Melt
man?
Away Forever.
Oh,
Daydream
Melt
Interlude.
Away.
Looking In.
Is this the one that you said with 4th of July?
No.
Or
That's the one that came out in 95. Daydream.
Daydream.
Yeah. And it was only 12 songs.
Brandy's not on the list. Aaliyah's not on the list. Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, TLC,
Katy
Destiny's Child, The
Well, they
Weeknd.
didn't really have
The
that much,
Weeknd?
The Weeknd. House of Balloons is not on
That's
the
what I'm
list.
saying. House
Should
of Balloons
be on
has to
there.
be on there.
That's sickening.
If we're talking about impact,
Destiny's
and just,
Child, Writing on the Wall.
bro. The
Come
Weeknd
on,
not being
brother.
on there is actually insane.
Britney Spears,
Oh
Christina
wow.
Aguilera, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber.
Beat.
No journals.
Journals?
No journal.
No
is
journals.
terrible.
Wow.
It's a sin.
Wow.
It's a sin.
Wow. That's insane.
They have the most
RIP to
albums.
soundboard.
They have the
Soundboard's
most
out.
albums from the 90s. 23% of them are from the 90s.
It's
So
good.
that was
it's
like
a good
a
decade,
big-
man.
Yeah.
I would
big
say the best
influence.
decade in humanity. I swear to God, there's no
80s?
decade better.
80s and 2010s are tied with 17.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B's album went diamond, and they said, nah.
Uh,
There's no
Yeah,
ABBA. There's no Jennifer Lopez. No Shakira. No Doubt.
Shakira.
No
Who the
Mac
hell is
Miller. No Lil
Kraftwerk?
Wayne.
Mac Miller.
No Lil Wayne.
No Lil Weez.
No Carter 3.
Yeah.
That's,
That's nuts.
oh my God.
So
No
okay.
Post Malone, who has the most diamond.
Okay, so
Yeah. Because
it says that there's 21 rap and hip hop albums on the list. What are these 21? You're really trying for what, the X File music?
Doggy style.
There we go.
There you
We're back.
go.
We're back. All right. Okay, so we're gonna throw no Miseducation Lauryn Hill on there, right? So that's not rap. You said?
No.
So Good Kid, Mad City is 1.
Mhm.
Blueprint is 2. Dr. Dre, The Chronic is 3. What else we got? We got My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy 26.
Which should be much
number
higher.
4.
Yeah. What was it? What's the
Tribe
number they gave it?
Called Quest 29.
in
They gave him
like the 20.
26.
26 is crazy.
Ready to Die
Swap that for
32.
Good kid.
We're at 6.
Wu-Tang.
Public Enemy, Wu-Tang, Nas,
Outkast,
Outkast.
Which album?
Drake, Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys overrated. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. No, what? No, they're not, man.
Yeah, they are, man.
No,
yeah, they are,
no,
man.
they're not.
Yeah, they are,
They're
man.
not.
Yeah,
They're
they
not.
are,
What's a
man.
Beastie Boy song? That's fire.
Name your top 3 Beastie Boy songs right now.
Planetary saboteurs. We got the fight. We got the right to party.
Never heard him.
Whatever.
Fight for your rights.
They're sick, man.
Oh, God, that song
You're
sucks.
You're hating.
De La Soul, Tupac,
De La Soul, Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, Soul was on.
Straight Outta Compton, NWA.
Super Duper Fly.
Missy
That's a good
Elliott.
one. I'll
Wait,
give
these
you
are people that are not on there? Or
These are
on
people
there?
These
on
are
there,
on
on
there. This
there.
is the 21. The Marshall
Eminem,
Mathers.
50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Tyler the Creator.
Hey, what
Yeah,
album?
Flower Boy, 92.
Astro World.
Yeah,
Wait,
Travis
Astro
Scott.
was on that list?
Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah,
a fucking
man.
joke, man.
98.
That's a
Over
joke.
Channel Orange,
Dog,
over
that's-
all Mariah Carey albums.
Nah, man.
Brother,
no.
brother.
Astro World?
Eagles at 99.
Nah,
That's
Rodeo,
nuts,
bro.
man.
Or Days Before Rodeo should be on there.
Insane. Over Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Miley
Just
Cyrus
nuts,
is on there?
bro. No, she's not on
Okay,
there.
thank God.
Whoa.
No.
What are you doing, man?
You want Miley Cyrus to be on the list?
Yeah, why not?
What
you have
album?
against Miley, brother?
Don't do that.
nah,
We're on the same side here. We have one common
man,
enemy.
this has been going on since Honey Baby was on, man. What's going on? What do you got against Miley, man?
How's Lana?
You think I forgot? We
Nah,
kept the
we were
files,
on the
nigga.
side of
Yeah,
Miley. You
Lana
were,
Del Rey's
Olsen.
on this album.
On this album?
On the
Or
list.
on this list.
She
I
should be.
mean.
What, Born to Die?
No, she should.
Norman fucking Rockwell.
Nah, nigga. Nah. They're bugging. No.
79.
Yeah, they're bugging that she's
Born
on the
to
list.
Die should be on there.
No.
Deluxe edition.
No.
The fact
Trust
that she's even
no.
on the list to me,
Impelled.
man, like that's crazy.
Impact.
Name the influence. Name one person that's
Starbucks,
been
nigga.
impacted.
Starbucks.
Even Bad Bunny got
No.
it, man.
So you're with Israel.
Oh, I recount my statement. Do not stand with them.
Oh my God. I saw this tweet that said, "What was your high school incident?"
God, so many things.
What's the thing that happened at your high school, man?
My high school was a French high school, so and it wasn't the biggest either.
French immersion?
No, full French. So
So
yeah, like no, everything was in French. Math,
yeah,
science.
isn't that French immersion?
No, French immersion is half.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, there is. People always say, so French immersion? I'm like, no. Full French, baby.
Okay.
But,
Where is this?
North York, right across from York Mills.
What was it called? Sorry?
Etienne Brûlé.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
Etienne Brûlé. Some
Etienne
discovery guy.
Just call me nigga.
But nah, so the thing that happened there is we had this account that was created called Escalator, right? So I think it was either Instagram or Twitter. I think it was Twitter. So they started posting facts about the grade, right? So started tweeting things about this person thinks they're cool, but in actuality, this is what happens.
So it was like
blah.
Gossip Girl?
Exactly like Gossip Girl. And so
That's
some things were
cool.
coming out, and I was like, this is actually pretty exciting. Until my name came up.
Oh.
Right? And then I'm like,
They
first
said
of all,
red
It's like
pill.
Alicia's DMs all over again.
So it's been a pattern.
Your name
huh?
seems to come up.
nah, they kind of cooked me still. They were like,
Oh, shit.
this guy, I forgot I wish I remembered exactly what they said, but they were making fun of the way that I asked the person that I took to prom to come.
Oh.
And
Wait,
you
did you
ask
guys
her?
do the promposals?
no, I didn't. And the person I went to prom, shout out to her. I think she's like engaged now. I really just went with her because I'm like, this is a neutral party. Like I wasn't trying to. I didn't like anyone. I wasn't dating anyone.
Yeah.
That
I didn't
sounds
wanna
very
take-
incel adjacent to me.
What? Taking a woman to prom is incel adjacent?
This is hey, you took a friend.
Nah, she wasn't
You
in front
can
of
get
me.
women. You're just not having sex with them.
Ah, shit, they got me.
They got him.
They got me. They got me almost. But anyway, so yeah, I think I just called her up, or she was on the phone with my sister. I was like, yo, let me talk to her for a second. I'm like, yo, what are you saying? Well, about your blessed. Right, cool. Do you want to come to prom? And she's like, oh my God, yeah, sure. Like, she was really excited because her friend, I think, was going at the time too.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, perfect. So I'll text the details or whatever. And that was it. And then they said it a certain way, like of how I asked. And I was like, that's actually not even how it happened. And the person was arguing about it. And I was like, who are you? And why do you know this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is wrong.
It's
So-
her.
Nah. Wait. This whole time I never thought of that. No. There's no way. But anyway.
How would she know?
Unless she just told her
I
friend.
thought it was somebody else in my grade.
It could have just been her friend that told, and then her friend told somebody else.
It's her
Yeah,
or
or
her
actually-
friend
Did you ever
circle.
watch Gossip Girl? You can submit
Barely.
stories. You can submit things. You text or
Oh,
email Gossip Girl,
shit.
and so somebody could have just sent it.
Wow.
Like she could have
this
sent it
whole-
to a friend.
my
a
life
friend
is
could
a
Like you ever
like,
seen
whatever.
those Twitter pages where it's like college dorm sex
Yeah,
stories?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And it's like people just I don't want my name to be
Yeah, those stories are insane.
wild.
Yeah, but that's pretty much
Wild.
what happened at my school. Oh,
There was one called Dick Receipts.
what?
Yeah. I think it was called Dick Receipts, where it was like girls were basically submitting actual usernames on Twitter and being like, "This is his rating.
Oh, what?
This is how
Wow.
he this is how he gets down." So it was like, oh no, it's called Dick Yelp.
Dick Yelp. Okay,
Dick
that's what I
Yelp.
talked about
I
on
was
the
just
That's what
gonna
it was
say.
called.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they would
Sounds
go
very
on
Dick
there
Yelpy.
and give a review of guys' dicks and put their username,
Yeah.
and basically like you could be outed or
Yeah,
or
outed.
digged up.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Either or. There's so many people that are getting caught up.
Oh, they
It'd
did
be
that?
funny if they had like two claims, like, no, he got good dick, no, his shit.
I think there were a couple of those,
Oh.
and girls are like, "So who do we believe?"
Yeah.
And one girl's like, "I gotta test the dick."
It's really just him typing like, no, it's amazing. Trust me, everyone
From a
says it's
burner?
awesome.
It was Kevin
Hilarious.
Durant's burner.
No, not KD, not the not the Dick Reaper. God damn,
Nasty
that's
title.
crazy.
They did an episode of that in Grownish, where one of the guys, I guess he slept with somebody, and then they went and they told, and they were like, yeah, it's 10 out of 10, and then all these girls would line up and just wanted to fuck him just so they could try it.
Hilarious.
I gotta watch Grownish. God damn. I didn't know that's okay. How Kenny Barris was giving it up.
Yeah,
That's crazy. What was the incident at your high school?
Not regarding me, right?
No, it doesn't.
No, just like some iconic ones, I guess. Again, I went to multiple high schools, but I think I have two stories, and they're both from the first school. There was one time this fight with these people. It started at school, ended up on our bus, which was a transit bus,
Mm.
right?
A what?
A
Transit bus.
like a
Okay.
regular.
Yo, chill out,
Mississauga
man.
Transit bus.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
We got him.
Hearing the laughter through the soundproof walls is amazing.
oh my gosh. And so they continued the fight on there. Somebody got dragged off, and they were like going crazy on this person so much that the helicopters came. It was like it
The
was crazy.
helicopters?
Helicopters came. They had like the whole street blocked off. Like
How long was
it
this
was
fight?
a big thing, and like
Yeah. Chopper showed up. It less than 2 minutes.
no,
were
because
some
it started,
fugitive? Like,
it
what is
started
this?
at school, right? And so people,
this is
they
anime
already
ass
knew
fight.
that this was going to continue,
Holy
like,
shit.
past school. So
Okay.
police were already, like,
Warned,
warned and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then they
That's
knew
hilarious.
that they went on the bus.
I
so,
still feel like helicopters are very
Yeah, 5
unnecessary.
stars.
That's a
Wow.
very
What is it
expensive
gonna
flight.
do?
Yeah.
it was crazy.
You gonna
like,
land on these niggas?
They fucked that guy up so much. Like, they all ended up getting expelled from school. Like, it was really, really crazy. So
Jesus.
I always remember that. And then the other incident is when
Sorry, do you know what the fight was over?
I don't know.
Ah.
Niggas being niggas, yeah.
True.
I went to like with my school. It was a bunch of the guys that went from like my hood and then like another one. So they were just fighting people,
just
you know?
beefing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it go.
And then the other incident was when this girl, she was in grade 13. She was in grade 13. I was in grade 9. But she got caught in the janitor's room giving head to somebody, and
Yeah, we-
somebody
That's a normal
went.
thing at my school.
But somebody went and opened the door, and it was right after school when everybody. There used to be this one hallway. You go out here, and that's where all the transit buses were. And so it was right beside there, and they opened it up, and everybody was just like, she just got caught in the act, and everybody was right there, and it was just
Dick in mouth?
yeah.
Damn.
So it wasn't
She had
even
two
like
hands
she
on it?
got, isn't like she
Yeah, it was
had.
dude just
What
like,
else happened? Yeah. What else happened? Tell me more.
But
I'll say it in French.
Sorry, man. Gotta use my left hand.
it's not even like she just got caught by like one person or like the janitor or the teacher, like the person, whoever, or decided. I guess they knew that she was in there with somebody.
Snake.
It was just in front of everybody. And it's like, how are you? That's not even a rumor now. Like,
Did she leave the school?
Damn.
She
well,
had.
it was
you
her
gotta-
last year, so it didn't even matter. She
Out
didn't even
yourself in the
care,
comments
though.
if you watching this. We need to know who
She
you
didn't
are.
even care.
School
Wait,
gripper.
Was the guy receiving the head? Was he also grade 13 or younger?
He might have been in grade. He might have been in grade 13 or grade 12. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, he was older than
Damn.
me. They were all
I
older.
mean, we used to have grade 13. Dark times.
Yeah.
Dark times.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was
Have
another
adults go
one,
to
but I
kids'
don't know if this
school
was like
kids.
super true. But I remember this one girl. They called. There's so many incidents that I remember. They called the ambulance for her because apparently she went and she got her like pussy pierced and she was having too much like orgasms
Nice.
during school in the hall. Like she fainted one time, so they had to call the ambulance.
Nice. Where was she?
This is crazy. These are high school students.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, whoa, hey. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Yo, James.
James correspondent.
Any high school incidents at your school?
You know, in retrospect, I look back and I'm like, it wasn't even that big a deal. I remember one of the biggest things was this dude, his name was Adil. Putting his name on blast. But this is
Adil, if you're in the comments, holler at us.
context. His name was Adil, and he was like the only openly gay dude in the high school at the time. So this is like in 97, 98, and you know, it was a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
this guy's out here like out in the open like
In
that.
Scarborough?
In Scarborough, you know, public school, Scarborough. So
I rate him.
we had one of those
real.
barbecues at the end of the school year where everybody's like, you know, in the back field. They got bouncy castles. They're doing all this shit for the school. And there's like this big dance circle that forms and everybody's doing their thing. We're finally out of uniform. And it is a big moment because everybody's just jamming. And then Adil gets into the middle and just starts dancing. And everyone's just like, you know, some people would call him a dildo or a dill. Like there's just a dill pickle. Like there's all these different names, right? But like he was in there doing his thing, and then some guy just starts like dancing with him, and they're like, "Hey, wait, who is that guy?" And he's not a student here. And then they're just dancing, and everyone's like clapping him up. It's the last day of the year, so everyone's trying to be nice and supportive. And then they just start making out, like tongue out, in front of everybody, like. And it was just like, yeah, okay, yeah. It's still 1998, bro.
The clapping's still going. Like, oh. Just slowing down. Oh. Sorry.
And then like,
So what else happened?
equal opportunist. But then like the teachers were like trying to stop it, and they just kept on going. And then turns out it was like an older dude. No, it was like, so it became more of an issue.
Oh,
like,
shit.
It's got dark, man.
Yeah, of
Damn.
yeah. And then so that was one thing. I feel like the other things, all like violent stories, like real.
There was so much fighting.
heavy-
Yeah, the
Violent
the
fights.
fighting stories are just.
like it's normally like either super violent or super sexual. It's either one of the two.
yeah.
That's
And
the
if
most
and if
polarizing.
there's anything else, like just stupid shit. Like I knew this one guy that really didn't want to write his exams, so he jumped off the 3rd floor window, and when he landed, he broke his leg, and then he crawled all the
He
way
thought he
home.
was gonna die
He
from the
crawled all the
third
way home?
floor.
He crawled because
This
he
guy a
lived
veteran?
across.
Wait,
he
wait.
lived across the street from my grandma.
Crawled. This is
So,
not
like-
funny, but it's funny. That's crazy. He thought he was gonna die from the 3rd floor.
No. He knew he was gonna bust a leg, but he needed a. But he really bust a
Oh my
leg.
God, brother!
He did
Just
it
fake
so
a
he couldn't
cold.
do the exam.
You couldn't
That's
fake
wild.
booty critis.
Yeah. So.
Buterculosis.
Booty-kilos. That's so weird to say. But yeah, man, just there's always those stupid guys doing stupid shit.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Sexual, stupid, or
Yeah.
violent.
We had. I don't know if I told this story before, but we had.
The Curry Boys.
Oh no, not the Curry guys, not the Rice and Curry connection. No. That was a gang in my school.
I think I remember this.
Yeah. No, but there was this girl. I think I can call her a girl. She came to my school. It'll make sense in a second. So she came to my school. It's in grade 9. It's the first year we're in this high school. A lot of people basically just don't know each other, right? They're all coming from different elementary schools. You only know people who came from your elementary school.
Right.
and there's only grade 9 and 10 in the school because the school's brand new. Like they just made it for us. So now this girl Pam, she's in the school, Asian girl, looks exactly like a guy. Like she would tape her breasts down. Where obviously this is like the tall tee era, so she's wearing tall tees and shit. She would braid her hair up. Her face was kind of tough. You know what I mean?
Real lesbian.
And she's wearing like baggy dickies every day and shit, and like just walking around talking like a nigga, like all that shit.
Yeah.
But we knew she was a girl,
Right.
right? So then now we hear that there's this girl dating her, this white girl, and everybody's like.
We had one of those situations too. I think I know where you're going.
Yeah. So then now she's, somebody mentioned that like, yo, she thinks Pam's a guy, you know. And I'm like, what? And so that started going through the school in like less than an hour.
Oh.
That like this girl thinks Pam's a guy. This girl thinks Pam's a guy. To the point where at the end of school, every friend that's coming up to me after we're done, like at our lockers, we're in the middle. Every friend that's, yo, did you hear about Pam? Yo, did you hear about Pam? Like everybody,
broken
right?
telephones. Quick.
And so now there's like a group of like 25 kids all just talking about this shit. We see the girl walk down the stairs. She's going outside. She's by herself.
Is Pam or the girl? Okay,
No,
this is-
no.
okay.
This is the girl. Pam already left or whatever. Or I don't know where she is. So the girl walks past us. Everybody just stares at her. She's walking past. And she walks outside. And this one girl's like, nah, yo, I'm telling her.
no.
Starts walking after her. Everyone's like, yo. All man, everybody starts walking outside. It's like 50 kids outside, okay? We go out to the front of the yard of the school. And the girl's waiting for like a ride or something. We make there's a literal circle of just black kids just surrounding this girl.
No.
And the girl's like, so yo, you're dating Pam, right? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, so Pam's a girl, right? And she's like, what? No, she's not. No, he's not. And she's like, so wait, you guys fucked? You guys had sex? And she's like, yeah. And we're all like, everybody's like, yo, what? Everybody starts dying laughing, like nobody knows what to make of this, right?
I've never met a Pam.
And the girl's just like, so yo, have you ever seen, like, when you guys fuck, is like the lights on? And she's like, why are you asking me this? She's like, you're fucking a girl, nigga. Like, you're fucking a girl. Blah, blah, blah. She puts that strap through her pants, yada, yada, yada. Everybody starts, going crazy. Bro, we never saw that girl again.
Oh, no.
She literally moved. Like, her family moved.
Aw.
That's actually so sad.
Like, left.
Aw.
Poor
Pam left or the
No.
other
Oh,
girl?
the other girl.
The other
Pam
girl.
stayed.
Pam stayed. Swindling
Pam
girls,
knows this?
same way.
Same way.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Shut up,
Everybody,
Pam,
yo,
Standing
Asian
on
Pam.
business.
Granted, she probably didn't know, like, what's the protocol on that?
Like,
If
do
you think you're a
share?
guy in your
Ah.
mind, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you move like
yeah.
a guy, how do I do this and get girls
I guess,
that
like,
want
at
a
that
guy?
time,
Yeah.
trans wasn't really.
It wasn't
it
the
was
thing,
a thing,
like that.
but like it probably wasn't as public.
Yeah,
No,
not many resources
not
back
nearly
then.
as
The
as
kids.
yeah.
Yeah,
who weren't.
It's not normally as normal as it is, normalized as it is now.
No,
that
definitely
Mm-hmm.
back then it was like early 2000s, right?
Shit, man.
So granted, she probably didn't know how to navigate that, but still, it was crazy. Like, you're tricking girls into, like, how are
happened-
you pulling this off? You're fucking girls, and
That
girls think you're a
happened-
guy.
We need an update from Pam today.
We do.
That
do.
happened to another.
you Pam?
I am Pam, guys. It is me. It's
Norm
been me
Pam,
this
we
whole
got
time. I am Pam.
Norm Pam.
It happened to. I don't know if it was one of my schools or like, because everything is so blurred when it comes to all the schools. We knew everybody's business in Mississauga, but there was a girl that was doing the same thing, and she taped her titties down and all that stuff. And then she never told another girl that she was actually a girl. And they went to, do some things. And the girl opened her pants and was like,
Saw that big old clitoris.
wait.
Where's the dick?
It's at home. It's at home.
Your dick fell off.
It's a micro penis that just opened up.
You lost your penis?
Oh my god.
That's
Crazy.
super wild.
It's a clit dick.
A clit dick is nuts. Click. So click. Ain't nobody fucking with my click.
Literally, nobody's fucking with that.
Wow.
Oh shit. Drake's songs.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I'm drizzy.
Oh my gosh.
He made a joke to it already.
No, I saw it. He
it.
posted it.
Funny
He did it
joke,
on
man.
Sunday. I was
Come on, I
dying.
got BBL Drizzy Tourette's. I was like, I don't even think the people in the audience really know what you're talking about.
They do. It's
They
Snoopy
did.
at night.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh.
It
It
was
was also
good.
his walk-up song.
I didn't like. I was only reading it, so I didn't even hear what was going on.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just reading your text. But like there's like an Asian guy and then some white folks that were. This is crazy. Some white folks and then like some Asian guys in the back, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, they don't look like they know what the
Well,
fuck is
why?
happening.
Nah, you just set the premise up. It was hilarious. I was dying. His reference tracks are getting leaked,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are.
Yeah.
and people are losing their minds.
Do they not know that this is what happens in music?
Once again,
It's a
it
mix
goes
of a
back
few
to
things. It's like-
it's convenience.
It's also the fact that it's as big as he is. There's a lot of kids that are like, "What? You guys don't know this?" You know. So it's just it's a mix of all those things.
I think it's stupid.
Mm.
It's judging him on two different scales at the same time.
Mm.
That we've been hearing reference tracks for Drake since Drake came out.
Yeah.
People have been
Miller.
calling it an OVO sweatshop.
Well, no, I never heard it. Since
People have
came
been
out.
saying that he takes party songs,
Oh, we knew
weekend
that.
songs.
Yeah.
So where's the surprise? I'm so confused, bro. People hear Ratchet Happy Birthday by Party and thought, you heard that song
Bro.
and genuinely thought Drake wrote that song?
Yeah.
And, bro, as soon as I heard, I'm like, "This is
Like,
a party song."
All the
You can
singing
hear
songs,
when
you
it's
know
party.
Drake didn't write it.
But
you
even
know
that,
when
that
it's party.
specific cadence, I'm like, "Oh, this is a party song."
Yeah.
And people looked at me crazy. I'm like,
Bro, you can
no.
hear a
It
Drake
is.
song and know exactly when Party wrote it.
Yeah.
Like it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Party's writing style is so unique. It's like,
Exactly.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
And this is a joke too. Like the people that the people are making the reference tracks are using his songs as references. So like Party, the reason Party, first of all, Party's name, Party Next Door, comes from a Fruity Loop plugin
Yeah.
that he found that made him sound like Drake songs.
Funny.
Those are his words out of his own mouth.
Okay.
Okay? So when he's doing a track referencing Drake, it's still Drake referencing Drake somehow. Somehow, some way. He took the style, you can look up the article. He took the
Yeah.
style from 40. He took the style from Drake. He wanted that underwater, low, brooding sound, and he just ran with it.
Early when
That was like his whole thing.
even before he got signed, I was friends with his manager at the time, rest in peace. But he came through
What's
and
his
he
name?
played me some joints, and I was like, yo, this guy is really Drakey. And he's like, yeah, we're trying to pitch it to OVO for that reason. So we could be like a writer for him and whatever. I was like,
Weekend, same thing.
Yeah.
Weekend, exact same thing. He said, I referenced their songs
Yeah.
to make House of Balloons.
mhm.
And they
Weeknd
wanted,
didn't
they did it
sound
to
Drakey,
get
though.
their attention.
But Weeknd didn't sound Drakey.
I'm talking, well, for
You're talking about their
Weekend, it's
influences?
production.
Okay.
For Weekend, it's more so production.
Oh,
Party
okay.
is more overall sound
Got
and
you,
everything.
got you.
But for the Weekend, specifically production, more so 40, not Drake.
Yeah, 40's impact is
Yeah,
insane.
40's impact is,
Yeah.
they need to speak about that more. Like,
Like a documentary.
crazy.
Like a docuseries.
For sure, for sure. But regardless, these reference songs, I'm like, y'all at various stages of his career have said he's not a true rapper.
True.
Mhm.
So why are you judging him as a rapper?
Right.
The man has a song called "I'm a Pop Star."
Yeah. But he's rapping on there.
Yeah.
He's rapping on there.
He's continually
I
told
mean, he
us.
raps, he makes hip hop, but he also makes very popular.
He's continually
music.
told us, I
He's
make
not
music for
easy,
more
I
than just the
guess.
hip hop air. It's not just for hip hop. Like I have so many audiences to serve.
The man released
real.
a house album. Like,
A house album,
House
a
album,
Spanish
he's
song,
done multiple Spanish songs.
Yeah.
reggaeton. The man's done house. He's done like
Afrobeat.
name it. He's
UK
done it.
Grime stuff. He's really done
Dance hall.
Well, other than I guess country.
Yeah, I think country's probably the only one he hasn't
Has he
dabbled
done
in for
anything
real.
that's like rock?
But I mean, you could argue that
Yeah, early
Houston
stuff.
his Houston rap style is country.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's not country like
Like
music.
the country that
Yeah.
we think is
He's
just
done light
country
rock.
'cause it's south.
He's
Light
done light rock.
rock?
Yeah,
well, yeah,
early-
Trippie
early-
Red stuff too
No,
as
no,
well.
like even the early fuck the So Far Gone. There's a song on there that's like rocky.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm forgetting what it's called.
The song with
I think it might be that one. It's very
So
like
Far
he's
Gone?
done the song with Likely,
oh Licky Lee.
Licky Lee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that song.
That's like alternative.
That one's alt. I think that's
Yeah.
alt.
That's
If you talk, that's a song I could hear Frank Ocean doing.
Oh, this
Frank
one?
would have smoked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that song.
You said
I can't even
likely.
hear
You
it.
said
Oh,
Licky
you can't?
Licky Lee.
Licky Lee.
Yeah.
I've heard Lakile before.
playing the song?
Yeah, I'm playing
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Big tune.
Exactly.
Big tune.
That's very, you know.
Yeah. So like he's dabbled in so many different genres. I don't know if people think that like I think people held him to a higher regard in their mind than they should have, if that makes sense.
But
Like if you genuinely think Drake could have sustained this run this long without help,
Mhm.
you need help.
Well, like
that's-
when you look at all the really, really big artists who are not just like, sure, Jay-Z raps off at the top of his mind, Lil Wayne, but when you look at the ones that can be super international, they all have people that work with them. So
Absolutely.
it's like,
Yeah.
why are you gonna complain about Beyonce doing that? Are you gonna complain about Taylor Swift doing that? Are you gonna complain about Billie Eilish or like any of the other ones that are really top?
They just want to
It's 'cause it's
discredit him
hip-hop.
in the sphere of rap, which
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
Rap
go
and
ahead and
hip-hop.
do it. Who cares? Because realistically, y'all are really mad he's that good
Yeah.
and need any reason you can find. These are
For real.
reaches to discredit somebody. This is
It's-
music. We're talking about a collaborative process where every song credit, every one of these reference songs, the people are credited in the song credits.
Yeah.
So it's not a hidden thing.
They just say that like he
But
goes
the thing
and
is,
he
it's
steals.
yeah, and like you said,
It's not. He signs them all.
yeah, and it's nobody goes to read the credits. Nobody knows exactly how the industry works. Like this is new as of reference tracks for if you're reading this. Before that, a lot of people didn't know that this is how it goes down.
But it's also only happening to Drake.
I mean, but
Right.
what
Let's
do you
be
mean?
very real.
It was because
We do
Three
that-
quarters of these niggas have reference tracks.
I know,
out
but
there.
the thing is, nobody is as big as Drake.
But
And
what
so-
about Kanye? Kanye's been doing that.
I know,
with
but that only
Travis
came
Scott,
out-
Big Sean.
Thank you. And
Jay-Z.
he's still in the
That
rap
came out-
conversation.
Still doing that, and he's still up. Yeah,
He's
exactly.
still in the rap
They still
conversation.
look at him,
But
and,
guys, we're looking
and
at
this
it for
guy
the masses.
referenced Drizzy as a guy that he wants him to write.
We're talking about somebody who's written for Kanye, and
Yeah.
Kanye's still allowed to be in the rap conversation.
Kanye still wants Drake to write more too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
If he could, he'd get Drake to write every song.
Every song is crazy. I don't know why.
He would. He said it out of
He's
his
a
own
Gemini. He
mouth.
didn't mean it, bro. He's playing.
That
He's playing.
nigga, he adores the ground Drake walks on.
I
bro.
know.
That's why he
He's
hates
so
it so
jealous
much.
of him.
So
That's why
he's-
he's
He's
so
been jealous of him
obsessed.
since Best Ever Had. He ruined his own music video
on purpose.
on purpose
Gemini guy.
because he's scared, dog.
Oh,
He's scared. He heard
Oh,
Say
so
What's Real. He's
special.
like, oh shit. Say What's Real was an awakening.
Because
Kanye really saw, oh shit, this kid could take my own songs and make them better. All right, bet.
I don't know about better. The
You
thing is
guys-
also, Kanye's a better artist though.
Say
You know
What's
what I
Real
mean?
from Drake is better than Say What's Real from
Kanye
Kanye.
is definitely the most creative artist.
He's
Yes,
and that's what makes him
Out
a
of the
better
box.
artist. That's what makes him a
He's
better
the most
artist.
out of the box.
He's
artist.
one of my favorite comedic rappers.
Yeah.
Like I look,
But
I look
does-
to Kanye raps for comedy.
No,
Does his
yeah, we're talking about
execution-
rapping now. If we're
but-
talking about rapping, Drake is better. Yeah, but as an
But does
artist,
his execution always hit the way?
he intends. Yes,
Huh?
Yeah.
The way
Kanye?
that he intends.
yes. You guys catch up years later every time.
It's true.
It's literally a fact.
It's
Like that's
true.
not even an argument, and that's
No,
why he's a
I've
better
always
artist.
said that
He's
way.
a little bit, but is there something to be said about being too ahead of the curve?
Yeah, that's.
I've always
yeah,
said that the way he thinks
sometimes.
is like we're not here. It's
Mhm.
not surface level. He's just out of the box. None of us can really.
Comprehend exactly.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
And sometimes he can't even.
exactly. He's not-
Sometimes the way that he be talking and the stuff that comes out of his mind, I'm like,
Do
you
you
not
even understand? Yeah.
understand
No,
what you're
yeah.
even saying?
Your own concept. Yeah.
And it just so happens to like play out later on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 I mean, there's certain times where I've been like, it's blatantly obvious. Like Jesus
Mhm.
was like so obvious to me that I
Yeah.
couldn't believe people weren't seeing the vision.
Mhm.
But then there's like Jesus is King and
yeah,
the what was the one with Cuddy?
that was
Kids See
Kids
Ghosts.
That was-
Horrible.
No, it was good.
Fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
album was good.
no one out here is reaching for Kid See Ghost. No one
You're lying.
in life.
Yes, people who like
Yes,
Kid Cudi.
Yeah, the
Really.
Kid Cudi heads.
And even
Where
a lot,
are they?
The Kid Cudi.
Don't know one. I'm so happy.
Kid
I don't
Cudi
know
right
any.
here, bro. You
Nah,
Him.
I don't know any. I don't know
Him
you.
and Ezra.
I don't know you.
It's crazy. Go
I
look
don't
at
know
me.
you, nigga. Nah.
Look at me. Say I don't know you.
Nah,
It's
I
crazy.
don't know you, nigga.
Nah, Kid Cudi's
That's
up there.
crazy.
But the Kid See Ghost album was for kids. A lot of the kids liked it. A lot. Trust me.
Yuck.
It's true though.
Yuck.
It's
Weird little hype beasters.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's that community for sure.
Ugh.
And the merch too. Like that
Throwing
went
off.
crazy.
I'm gonna burn this.
They
hoodie.
they had those they had bangs at some point in their life.
You never had bangs?
That's
No.
wild. I did.
No.
I begged my mom
Girls
for
can
some
have
bangs.
bangs.
The
What-
bang.
The man
could have
bangs though.
bangs.
The
Probably
mangs.
have
The
bangs
mangs.
right
The
now.
mangs.
Your hair is
The
so
mangs
long. I
is
don't think it's
crazy.
even across the board. You probably have some short pieces. That
could
Yeah,
definitely
but
have
like
bangs as a
actually
kid.
having
You could have a
set
s-
bangs.
no, you could have
for
a little
swoop.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I'll do the Aaliyah one eye cover. Just-
Yeah. Maybe not the straight across.
Mm.
Speaking of Drake and the reference tracks,
But fuck the edits, fuck trying to do some shit for social media. This is just like really important. I saw this video and this girl was saying like there's so much more important things going on in the world and everybody knows about this Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing. This rap dispute, this beef is more important than just a thing. If you can say that, then you're not about this culture. You're not in this culture, and then don't fucking speak on it.
yo, she's
You
so
tell her.
serious.
If you don't know what it's
the
like to
marshmallows
be
flare
black
in
in America, if you don't know what it's like to live in this fucking struggle, if you don't know what it's like to be us, then just don't fucking speak on it. The shit here
Yo, I'm never
is
playing Not
real.
Like Us again.
Being in this ghetto, being in this hood, this shit is real. And a lot of us don't even know how to get up out of this shit. Y'all aren't seeing y'all homies die. Y'all aren't eating pork rinds to keep y'all stomachs full. Y'all not doing that shit.
Pork
Y'all not
rinds
watching
and
y'all
dying.
parents be crackheads and prostitutes and doing this shit to make ends
Parents
meet.
are prostitutes.
Y'all not dealing with that shit. To have somebody who's not even a black American come over here and make a mockery out of hip hop, which is our actual lives. Like these Kendrick songs, this music, these hip hop artists, this is not just a fucking rap song. This is our life. And if you don't get that shit, that's cool. That's cool.
It's cool. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Wow.
I don't get
Wait,
it.
now, in those
got 2
hundreds of
million views.
thousands of comments, were they in agreement or were they saying you're being way too over?
It has to be a lot of
dramatic?
girls.
People are calling her severe mental psychosis.
Oh wow, you're really
Stop.
retarded. Oh.
No, I don't. Keep scrolling. Don't do that.
Oh my god.
That is. Oh no.
Oh no, Scooby Doo.
Yo, it's comparing this to like real life that is killing. Like, bro, it is a rap beef between two guys who don't like each other. That's
It's
it.
not that serious.
It's
man.
not. This is
And
not
when it goes any
unraveling
serious,
black culture.
like the whole shooting shit, and they're trying to say like this. Whenever you take it off of the music, it's so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
there really are bigger things going on.
Even when
in
you
the
think about the
fucking
music,
world,
it's stupid.
yo.
It's two guys singing poems at each other.
Yeah, literally, aggressively.
Really?
Aggressively. Yo, that tickled me, man.
I get that, like, there's artists who really are speaking about real life things. For example, like Nipsey,
Mhm.
right? He's really talking about the lives that
Yeah.
are on the streets and the gang shit, whatever. But that's not what these two artists like.
Well, yeah.
Give us an
She's
example of
she's
something
trying to
else,
bring up the especially the colonizer part of Not Like Us,
Mhm.
He's not even black American.
Yeah,
Yo,
which I mean,
relax.
Okay.
he can have a claim to it more
He's
than any of
half,
us.
isn't he?
Yeah.
He's half Black American and he spent summers there, so
Exactly.
it's like
I
he
mean,
has more
I'm
of a claim to
sure
Black America than most
He was
people.
able to get a visa a lot quicker than us. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Or citizenship or whatever. Like,
Not to
sure
mention his
he probably
family's
has.
woven into the culture of Black America.
Mm.
His uncle literally invented the slap bass.
Yeah.
Like
Can't deny
one
it.
of the most used guitar.
Can't deny it at that point.
Like you can't. Like that's
Yeah.
insane. Like
There's
it's
no
just
there-
funny, bro.
There's no Fat Albert. No boom.
Like this entire
there's none of
video,
that.
facts.
There's so many
Bootsy.
songs. No Bootsy.
No
there's
Bootsy?
No Parliament. There's no. Come on, man.
Jeez.
That slap.
And that's in Memphis.
Yeah.
You all need to go if you haven't watched the Stax documentary on Crave.
Never watched that.
Stax documentary is about a record label called Stax Records in the 60s and 50s and how they like their impact on music essentially. They had like Otis Redding and just a whole bunch. It's crazy. It's actually super crazy. It's a really good documentary. It's a docu-series too. It's
And
like
go
episodic.
to Memphis when you can.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to Memphis.
It's a vibe.
Black as hell.
Yeah.
Speaking of the algorithm, I found this interesting.
This is the most insane example of how everyone is experiencing completely different social medias at the exact same time. Like, this video, my boyfriend said he'd be over by 3 after golfing. And, like, it's just her every half an hour taking a video saying, oh, he's still not here. And it gets to, like, 5 or 6 p.m. and he's still not here. Okay? I opened the comments of this video and kind of as I expected, everyone was saying, oh, that's really rude. It's the disregard of her time. I don't like him. Did he communicate with you? If not, then that's a red flag. Okay, fair enough, you know. I send this video to my boyfriend who was sat next to me. And then I said to my boyfriend, lol, look at the comments. Bear in mind, these comments were coming up at the top of the list. So as soon as you open the comments, these are the ones that came up for me. Tell me fucking why. My boyfriend opens the comments on his phone. Again, it's the first list of comments that come up. It's the same time on the same video. Or you could get your own hobby instead of waiting around for him. Like, God forbid he has a good time. He meant before 3 a.m. He's ahead of schedule. No fucking wonder we're all so divided when you can look at the same comments on the same video and it will change them based on who you are. And
It's based off of like the things that you engage with.
Exactly. So
So
that's
if you
more
go and
telling
you
of
are
her
top-
boyfriend than it is telling of the
So
algorithm.
if you reply to it, if you like it, if you do all that stuff, it knows that you like those type of things. So it's gonna show you them.
Yeah, this is Duke's phone.
No, definitely not. I'm not even. And at first when you said this,
We should do a case, whatever it's
Oh,
called.
let's all choose a video right now.
sure. I mean, listen, I'm down.
Or I'll
You
find
guys will
one.
be
I'll
cool.
find one for next week, like a relationship one.
Sure, 100%.
And we'll see what. Actually,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna train your
No,
algorithm.
definitely. I'm not even on TikTok like that. You guys want me to be red pill so bad? Wild.
On today's episode, we prove Duke likes women. Friggin', what
women
else
like
happened
him?
this week? What else happened
Speaking
this
of red
week?
pill, let's talk about the video, man.
Which video?
The I don't know. It was some event. I sent it to the group chat. The girl who was dancing on that guy.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Have you
Oh
been
my
to
gosh.
Trinidad Carnival before?
I have not. That happens.
A wine is.
Is
that-
wait until you see it. Wait until you see the video.
I've seen
Okay.
it.
You saw
Oh, you
it.
saw the
Oh,
video?
I've seen it.
Let's watch it again.
Yeah,
Let's-
but
let's
you
do
seen
it.
how she reacted?
There you go. Let's.
I seen how she
So
reacted.
that
Let's
is-
watch it and do a play by play.
Guys, not my man. Oh my god.
Let's pull it back. Hold on.
Guys, not my man. Oh.
Did she do that because she
This
saw
right,
her?
that guy in the blue bandana.
Yeah, that's her.
That's
man.
her boyfriend.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Like
Because
her-
she went to her friend and she
Well,
didn't go to him. So
that-
I don't.
Well,
think
that's what
she-
I'm saying.
This is what
I
I'm
don't think-
saying.
I don't
Let's
think
do a
she
play by play.
realized-
Let's
This
Pretending
is why it's
because
important.
she saw her man. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
That's one
see,
thing.
this is
I
the
didn't-
play by
She's
play.
like, oh.
Because you
No,
see
I
him,
don't
you see
think
him
so.
put his glasses on and look like.
Exactly. Let's finish the video though. Like, watch the end. This is crazy to me.
Guys, not my man. Oh my god. Oh.
Scary, scary, scary. Goes to her.
I thought.
Yeah, her friend. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
listen.
I don't think she knew that her man was in there until she watched it back.
Oh my God, bro.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I think she was only looking at the guy. I don't think she was looking at her boyfriend.
Okay, so the only way that she's gonna see her boyfriend is through the screen, right?
Ace
so
is
if
on
you're
the case.
outside, if you're outside, the sun is shining, whatever. Like I know for me, because I got the dark screen, whatever, I can't really see shit until, especially like when I'm outside, right? So I think she was like, whatever. Realized the man that was behind her.
She realized it through the screen though.
She said that she felt something. She was like, "This don't."
Yeah,
feel
but
good."
Well, no,
she
she
felt
danced
it. She
it.
was
Yeah.
ready to dance, but she thought it was her man until
No.
she saw him through the screen.
In the thing though, she says to her friends, "Well, she's more likely gonna see the guy that's behind her than."
Yeah, I agree. I don't
her
think she
boyfriend
saw her
that's over there.
boyfriend
Yeah, I don't
at
think- yeah,
all.
I'm
Because
like,
based
that's
off
evil.
her the way
Yeah,
she's
I wouldn't
looking,
do
I don't think she saw her
she's
boyfriend
gonna
at all.
see this over.
Right.
I think
compared
she
to
was
this.
looking to film her and her boyfriend dancing, and then
Exactly.
realized it
That's
was
not
not her
her man.
boyfriend
Yeah.
and jumped
Yeah.
off quick.
But she also said to her friend later on in the video that she was like, wait, something feels like off.
That is not my man. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a genuine reaction.
See,
That doesn't feel-
That's crazy, yo. Nah, that's wild.
Yo,
That doesn't feel.
feel.
That's this is the double
That's
homicide video. Bro.
nasty.
First he posted all this. Nah, I know my man. That's not my man. Bruh.
Shay, that doesn't feel.
Exactly.
The dick. Wait, how was she saying it though?
The deeper dark.
See,
No,
yeah,
but
it
that
gets
could've been-
nastier if she
Dog.
meant that's
No,
way
that
too
could've-
big.
that could've been,
He's like, oh, that's foreign.
Or it could have been like she knew. I'm assuming they had danced already, right? It looks like they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
I would assume that she knew he wasn't like wearing something, you know? If
Yeah, you
somebody
shoot
goes,
him.
That's-
whatever.
yeah,
You shoot
a
him, man.
lot
She
of
talking about
bail,
penis,
dog.
man.
Okay,
She talking about
might be.
penis.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
But my
She talking
thing
about
is,
penis.
This is
like,
A West Indian woman, she
oh.
talking about penis.
Yeah.
She ain't talking about clothing.
But my
That's
thing
hilarious.
is, when she realized it wasn't her man, she didn't go try to find her man. She went to her friends. Why?
Well, but I don't think
Because
she
I
knew
don't
her
think she
man
knew
was
where her
there.
man was then.
I don't think she
No,
knew
he
where.
was-
No, but
Yeah, but
she didn't walk
I
that
don't
way.
think
Like
she knew that he was there until after she watched it
Well,
back.
if she's
and that's
dancing
when
on the
she
person, which
screenshotted it.
follow me. If she's dancing with the person behind her, wouldn't she think that her man is close
in
by?
proximity,
Yeah. So why would you?
But
not
then she turns around and she sees her friends. I mean,
She
Well,
just
she
runs
does
her
a bit of a
friends.
walk
She's
to her
like,
friends.
There's a bit of a walk to their friends.
this guy, you're doing a lot.
I'm
man.
doing a breakdown.
You're
of
not
the video
fighting
that we
these
just
allegations
watched.
at all.
No, I'm listen. Norm is quiet too because he's listening. To me,
No,
like,
no, you trying to get him
I
involved
am.
with you? He ain't on your
I
team,
am.
nigga.
No, listen. 'cause
No,
fam,
Norm's.
Norm is right there with you. Norm actually had
It
a
was
worse
the
take.
stutter.
I'm gonna
It
put-
was the stutter.
I'm gonna put Norm on the listen.
You're
listen,
sounding
Norm,
like
but Norm shit was worse.
You're
He said she
sounding
saw
like
the
us-
boyfriend.
You're
I didn't
saying
even say that. We got him. I didn't even think that. You thought that.
I thought multiple things. I
Yeah.
was like, maybe she saw a dude through the camera and got caught. I was like,
I didn't
oh,
think
I gotta
that.
act like this to
No.
pretend, right?
That's
That was one
so-
thing I thought.
That's not red pill.
Then I also thought no, but her genuine reaction showed that maybe she was like actually caught off guard.
Yeah, I think she was.
by the way that
Um,
you sent it, you would think that she knew her man was there and she just got caught.
What do you mean?
I
By
said,
the way,
ain't no
The
way.
way you
And she posted it.
The stuff
But
that you
this is
said,
no,
ain't
but
no way. I'm like,
there
what?
is some credence to why did you post it?
That's what I want to get into.
Because she thought it was funny.
Oh, so it's funny.
I mean, if she had to talk with her man,
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say,
her
if
man
they
is
reaction-
if her and her man laughed at it or whatever, then I mean, I don't see
there's
a
no
crime in
laughing
it.
at
But
that, bro.
if they
if he
fought,
didn't like it, that's super.
You can
Yo,
see his face,
yo.
bro. He looked like
No,
ain't
but I
way
mean,
this
in
is my
terms
girl.
of like, she didn't like it in terms of like the video was embarrassing to him. If he's not embarrassed by the video, why can't she could post it?
If he's
And I
not
would
embarrassed-
assume she would
Actually
only
have-
post it if he's not embarrassed
Some
of
people
it.
actually have like a good sense of humor, so that stuff doesn't really bother them.
I don't think it's about not having a good sense of humor.
Yeah, it is.
No, I think-
some people can take
been on once since she got into that.
No, I know, but I'm
people
saying in
can
the
take
video you
things
can
and
see.
be like lighthearted about it. Like, okay.
Well, look at his face. His face was not lighthearted. He had his glasses peeping. Like what? There's no way
Maybe
he's
in
like.
the
Well,
minute.
because at that time I think it was like more of a shock. But then when you see her jump off like that,
And
you'd be like,
watching it,
oh, okay, she thought it was me. For
I
real.
know. But then
Would you believe her?
that's a different
he's
conversation.
not gonna believe her.
No, because I'm saying, wait, believe her what?
Like when
That
she
it was a genuine
she
mistake.
jumps off there, right?
Oh no, I think it's genuine. Yeah. I
yeah.
think it's
Do
genuine.
you would you believe her that it was genuine? Like she didn't think she thought it was you?
Yeah. for
Okay.
sure.
So
My
then
only
you
thing
know
is-
so then you would
move,
see the
though?
joke in it.
If-
You wouldn't
if
be
it's-
embarrassed by it.
I
If
wouldn't
they
see the
got
joke
into
in
a
it.
fight and she released it to try and like get the people on her
Exactly.
side,
Like
What's her
if
name?
if she's
That-
doing
that
like,
would be-
come
that would be
on,
mean. That-
if she's
that would
doing like,
be
come
mean.
on, it's a joke.
and like
We're
look,
men,
look at
bro.
everybody online.
What's her
They're
name?
Let's talk
agreeing
about
with
egos.
me.
Her name is
Does it say?
it doesn't say here.
Oh.
Wait, her man. Wait, hold on. What the hell? Her man was looking from the beginning.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, look, I
looking
didn't
from the
see that.
jump.
No, he was like looking the other way. Like start from the beginning. Look in the background. You'll see. You see?
Yeah, he's in there.
I didn't know he did that at the beginning.
He's looking in already.
He's looking like, what's going on? Look at his face. You see what I mean? I didn't see that. So you're telling me that man after the video was released?
Yeah, but
was
the way
like,
No,
his
because
face
she's
was
already
looking,
dancing
though?
with him.
exactly. So
She's
like, what the
already
hell?
dancing with dude. So he's
I
like,
think he
what
put the
the?
sunglasses on as like a.
I think he's
a
trying to get in the
comedic-
video because he's looking directly
Yeah.
at the camera. I think he's looking at the video like, you know, I'm over here, right?
Yeah.
You
Like, what the
see?
hell's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, and then he puts the glasses on and like tilts them down. I think that's a joke thing that he knows.
A
Like,
joke?
okay, watch.
Oh, that don't look heavy.
Those might be reading glasses, bro. Now those might be
You
reading
don't look-
glasses.
Yo,
like,
that
nah.
frame
I think
is
they're, like,
crazy.
yellow.
Yeah.
Like those
Maybe
yellow
prescription.
tinted
He's like,
ones.
there's
That frame right there is crazy,
that is
bro.
wild. He's like, there's no way.
But on a carnival
knew what her
level,
name
like
was.
that's nothing to me. Though.
Yeah,
it's like
I think
that's
if we're talking
still
about-
like
yeah, 'cause
very.
It's not my culture, so that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm looking at it, I'm like, bruh.
Yeah,
What?
that's not even a foul. That's like a,
See, but there's
that's
so
not
many
tap
things that
foul
can be
to me.
misconstrued
It's
with
flagrant to me.
culture through video. Like I saw a video
It's not
of
flagrant.
this
Flagrant to me.
Ghanaian wedding,
Yeah.
and the guy's trying to get to his bride, and there's this
Ah.
girl
And the
just
girl's not
dancing in
allowed.
front
Oh,
of
yeah,
him,
that
and she
was-
won't allow
We
the
know what that
family.
was. Yeah.
The family, everybody in the family's trying to get her to leave him alone so that the bride can dance with him. And she's like, no. And she keeps shaking everybody off and still dancing with him, dancing on him. The wife even comes and tries, and she's like, no. And she's still dancing. And this is at the wedding. This is at the reception.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Nobody else is dancing except
and
for the couple.
everybody's like, come on, come on. Even the MC gets on, like, come on,
Yeah.
let him dance with his bride now.
Yeah.
And everybody
not.
watching the video is like, yo, this is foul, bro. What
Bro, they
the
stopped
fuck?
the music, man, and she was still dancing. Yeah.
But it is in Ghanaian tradition that your sister does that. She
It was
kind
a
of like
sister?
makes it a hard time for the bride to have any chance with you because she doesn't want to give you up yet. So it's like, and then when I watched the video again and I really paid attention to everybody that was trying to get her to leave,
Yeah.
and they're all laughing and smiling.
Is
So you
that
can
the
tell that it's like a game, like who can bribe her with money
okay.
enough to
make
get
her-
her
yeah.
to leave. So she's staying there and getting more and more money.
I seen one where like there's a dude lying down on the ground and the mother and sister are just winding
I
up
think
on
that's a
him.
different video, brother.
No, to
was
see
X
if he
videos, my
if,
nigga.
like
That was
to
not
tempt
Twitter.
him.
Oh,
And
wow.
if
I know,
he
I've
gives
seen
it,
that.
and
I
he's
think
just
I
lying
see.
like
Oh,
I did
that
see
was
that.
yeah, years
That-
ago. I seen
this.
that.
Like, nah, I'm
demonic.
not doing nothing. I love your daughter.
That's
like,
You
demonic.
can't get hard, or
That's
it's a wrap.
demonic.
Yeah, if he gets hard, that's it. That's the one. That's the one.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
I saw that too.
I'm getting hard.
What
Mom
is off?
Dukes, whoa.
Who licked the lip?
Yo,
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
What else happened this week? Lizzo.
Yes, she lives in South Park.
Lizzo in South Park.
Guys, my fear has been actualized. I've been referenced in a South Park episode. I'm so scared. I'm gonna blind duet to it right now.
Do you think she already saw it?
Here we go.
Telling you, Sheila, these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself, watching Randy go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much. But I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Manjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Manjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
It's Lizzo. FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
It's Lizzo. In case studies, 70% of patients on Lizzo no longer cared how much they weighed.
I don't give two shits.
It's Lizzo. Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep physical activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, hypothermia,
the fucking album!
Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask about the power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
Period.
Yeah.
She definitely watched it.
100%
Yeah, she was.
did.
That
Like,
was
she approved
that
Now.
wasn't
too,
genuine.
you know?
That wasn't genuine.
Now,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of genius.
It's wonderful.
I think that's a great pill. That should actually exist. right. People don't care. Yeah, it's essentially a pill that makes you impervious to opinion. Isn't that what the world needs?
Well, on social media,
Like
for
it doesn't
sure.
even necessarily have to be about fat people. Like I'm talking about just anyone. It's making you impervious
Slippery
to
slope.
what people think. Because I get what they're doing. They're taking how her angle on her brand
Bless you.
and empowering big girls by saying, listen, there's nothing wrong with how you look. You don't
Right.
need to lose weight. And bottling it into this medication.
Right.
I think that could be used in various ways. And for a lot of people, I think that would be a good thing.
I think I think even without the pill right now, we already have too much of that. Or
Too
people
much of people what?
not caring about whatever people think about their opinions. You know, people are just like, oh, it's my opinion. Like, whatever, I can have an opinion about anything.
No,
It's
I
like,
think people really do care about.
no, but let's focus on the people that don't care. It's dangerous. It is very dangerous. Now, if
It
you
can
hear a
be.
pill,
It can be.
It is. We see it all the
But
time.
I
Like,
think there's two ends of the spectrum. Like you have the people who are obviously are radical
And they care way too much.
They care way too much.
So, okay, it's a prescription. So, wouldn't it be prescribed to the people that care way too much?
But I think that's most
to
of
help
us.
them
I think there's going to be
be
loopholes around any prescription.
more
Ozempic being an
neutral?
example.
Especially when you talk about people who use the internet like on a daily
Mhm.
and interact, like share their thoughts and opinions on the internet.
Yeah.
I think every single person needs that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you,
I agree.
if you think about how many people are easily swayed by other people's opinions when they think a certain way already, it's nasty out here. You just have a bunch of sheep. Whereas if you had a bunch of people who literally, that's free thinking, is not being swayed by other people's opinions. Isn't that what everyone's striving for? Free thinking?
But not all ideas are good.
Nobody said that.
But that,
We can get to that part. It's
So
about
but
it's
so
about
wouldn't that still be
someone
being able to have
influencing your
discernment?
decisions based on their opinion.
well, I don't have that problem necessarily, right? But I
Mhm.
think that there are people that do. And we've seen it over the few years. Like, a lot of people are getting emboldened, right? A lot of leftists, not leftist groups. Like, I mean, like, just more radical groups
Yep.
in different pockets.
Well, it's just anybody. I think
This is
we
gonna
just-
increase
like
it,
we
though.
talked with the algorithm thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think it does increase it, but it's only increasing it because people are so easily swayed by opinions.
no.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
think it's because I do think that, and I was afraid to say that. I agree.
Yeah, and you find your tribe online.
But this is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
There's too many tribes. There
Yeah.
shouldn't be that many tribes, especially some tribes are
So-
just wrong.
Yeah, there,
Why shouldn't there? Be
Why shouldn't there be
multiple
so many tribes though?
because
So you
some
want us
tribes
to
are just
only think,
wrong.
Like what?
No,
No, it's
but
not about
that,
anything,
but
but-
you need parity. Like you need people to be wrong to even know what's right, right? Like that's just balance of the world. Yeah, there's gonna be people who have wrong opinions, but there's always been people who have wrong opinions.
Right, but with the internet, it's increased, right? And with
And then you have people who have no opinion that attach themselves to other people's opinions.
right, but what I'm saying, the people that now have these opinions, right? They go to school, they get these accolades, whatever. They are now scholars, and now they're boosting the idiots. You get what I'm saying? Like it's getting really.
I
It's,
think the only
they've
reason
always
that-
said in history that like whenever they start opening up to too many ways of thinking, and they're like just open to
This
it
is where
all,
we're at,
that's when
anarchy.
yeah, that's when things start to crumble. That's when
So you think
society
things
starts
are
to-
better when people thought mostly the same way?
It's not mostly the same. It's just about like it's
Because then we're talking like 1950s, 1940s.
we're growing, but we're growing
slavery.
too fast. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean, and I think it's just polarizing for now.
No, I think
I don't think this is something. I think this is something we get used to in 50, 60, 70 years.
I don't know.
I think right now we're the guinea pigs of this whole social media thing, and it's changing rapidly every single week. You can't keep a finger on it. Algorithms change, formulas change. We are the first ones. So you're seeing it all play out because nobody knows what they're doing. There's not going to be laws and all. Even cyber laws are relatively new and yet rarely being enforced. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's like these things are just going to get stricter, and there's going to be a frame of reference in 50, 60, 70 years from now. We don't even know the long-term effects of the cell phone, brother.
Yeah, but I'm saying where are we going to be?
We're
at in
guinea
50
pigs.
years to
We
even-
don't know. We don't know.
But at this rate, bro, you have to like.
There's
didn't
no
know-
rates. There's no rates, brother.
a
We
bad
don't
rate.
know.
We
We
didn't
don't
know
know what it
TV,
is.
we didn't
We
know
don't know if things
radio.
are going
There's
to
so many
continue
things we
where it
didn't
at,
know.
But
or
things-
things are going to change. So we can't
They're
just
only gonna
say
get worse.
this is what it is.
They're always going to get worse.
How? We're the
Because
best part of humanity ever.
Yes, but
that doesn't make any sense.
You're ignoring my earlier point about how there's tribes that are growing that shouldn't be growing, right? We have
So the
people that
incel
are
ones?
no. Focus. There's actually people that listen. There's actually people that are like they're trying to normalize touching kids.
Yeah, pedophilia.
Maps,
Yeah.
whatever they're calling them, right? These kind of things. With the internet, of course, we have websites like imright.com where you can make an argument for any side. The internet initially was, you know what I mean, a good resource. But now when you're using it for evil, where are we going? And then you have social media and then people that have influence, and now we're heading towards anarchy.
I can see why you would say that, but do you think that these things are all new ideas? Do you think that
but I
there's
think
never
they're
been
louder now?
No, yeah, they're not.
I think that there's more
These are
connected.
ideas
I don't know
that have
about
been
they're
around.
louder. I think they're just more connected. It's easier to, like you said, find your tribe, find people who think
Which makes
like
the
you.
idea louder because there's two people yelling it now.
But that doesn't make it any more right. That's
No,
not
no,
going to
it's
sway.
the
point is
Hold
louder,
on,
not right.
A louder opinion for people who do agree with that, and so now we know who they are once they're all congregated and together in a community. Is that not better to know who they are? That's like being okay with not knowing who the racists were before, and then when Trump
never
came
know,
out
and
and you
then-
got to see them straight up,
Right.
you're like, this is worse. It's better. Now I get to know who my enemy is. Now I get to know who's fucked up and who's not because they're emboldened to speak up. I'd rather straight up racism than passive aggressive.
Yeah,
Any
now
day
the-
of the week.
But now the problem with that is because they can pinpoint so many types of people and so many different groups. Now we can be targeted.
Yeah.
And the power, like the puppeteering, is now more elaborate just because they know how to pull more. They know how to
Yeah.
attach more strings to the people.
See, but that's my thing. It's not the people that I'm worried about. It's the people who run this.
It's the higher
is that
power.
I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the communities. Have your community. I'm worried about the people who influence the algorithm, people who what's it called? Program the AI.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be biased and skewed to whoever programmed it. So then that's where it starts the divisiveness. We saw
Don't
with
you think
the
that goes
algorithm.
hand in hand though, like the community and the social media, right? Because it's like social media will only show you not necessarily what's already there, but if you have the community that's there,
No, I think you're right. I think it illuminates what's already there for
Exactly,
sure.
yeah.
But I'd rather know than not know. In every single scenario, I'd rather know than not know. And when you have people who think these ways in the comfort of their own home, like think of it this way. That's like saying you'd rather them not have that what's that neighborhood watch site where you can see where all the pedophiles
Citizen?
are now.
Oh, no, right.
Like that's a new thing.
I thought it was like
And if
You
guess
can see
what?
it, yeah.
If pedophiles want, sex offenders want, they can link up by just checking where the rest of them live. Oh, your house over here, you got the same charge? We can link up. But is it better to not know in your community or is it better to know?
It's better. My argument is not knowing.
But that's what it is essentially. If we're talking about something getting louder, that means it was always already there.
Yeah.
And it was silent.
But then it's
I'd
still-
rather
but
it be
sometimes-
loud and me know it exists.
But
than
sometimes
be
it gets
silent.
loud within the community, but then the community still stays silent and like hidden. You know,
Yeah.
like perfect example,
It's like giving kids a platform.
that secret pickup society, the society of pickup artists that were all teaching each other how to like take advantage of women for years. That was a secret, but the people going into that community spoke louder and louder and louder. The moment they started seeing more and more men that were down to do those things, so it strengthened them to go out there and do some fucked up shit.
But it also allowed us to know that they exist.
That they exist.
So then you can better prepare yourself as opposed to when they're sneaky and sinister and silent.
But it's
But but it still gave. But they're
still growing. Like,
there's-
yeah, but those
it
community.
was always going to grow.
no,
it grew-
not at this rate. That's
Not
what I'm saying.
at
Goes
the
back
rate
to
that
At the rate, I understand, but
That's
it
what
was
I was getting at.
always going to grow.
But remember my earlier point about the rate, right? And I think it's being sped up because of all these channels that are available. So we need to slow that down. So that,
So you want it slower, sneakier pedophiles later on.
no. It's not about that.
No, but this is what I'm saying. I don't understand because with what you're saying, I get it. Louder means
Normalizing.
you can get more people to join your thing.
This is what it's like.
But-
It's like you'll find more and more dealers in the streets
yeah.
when you allow more crime to happen. If when they put the drugs into the streets, right? They need that they need the drugs to be pumped so they can arrest more people, right?
Okay.
But like because they put it in there and they allow it to grow and they allow shit to get so bad so they can finally now start refilling the fucking prisons. I think that's fucked up that they let it get big. They let the community, they let shit go down before they jump in And
yeah,
like,
but
just stop it.
that's a targeted thing. That's like we're gonna put crack in the black community and split up families. Like that's a whole different thing. I'm talking more so about like an ideology. Like you already have an ideology. Like for example,
But to
the
say
men
to
in
let
the
them
manosphere.
but let them grow so that we could find them is like still. What if they create some as a result of these guys being influenced? You know what I mean? And they weren't meant to be influenced by those guys, but they just got caught up.
If they got caught up,
You
they were
know?
meant to be influenced by
But
those
they could have
guys.
easily been
We
influenced.
see now we get into that argument of the butterfly effect, like which one, what's meant to happen and what's not
Yeah,
meant to
'cause
happen.
some people are
If
just
people
kinda
are good,
malleable.
join those communities, then it was always meant to happen, regardless of how it came about.
Well, a lot of those people that
Because I
we
feel
talk
like you have
about,
to have a
the
certain
ones-
mentality, no?
Yeah, the dummies of the world, the sheep. You know, those are the ones that.
And if you have
know?
Lizzo,
Yeah.
you will not be a follower of said opinions and said communities. You will make your own decisions.
You forgot what you were
Full
talking
circle,
about.
baby. I love it.
Oh man.
No, but I see what you guys are saying. It's tricky, man. Honestly, I feel like it's been going one way for so long and it hasn't been working that I don't mind seeing what the other way is. I don't mind seeing it get loud and people be very upfront with which community they serve and are under, and see what happens. We've tried it the other way for so long, and it's been horrible for us specifically.
No.
All right. You don't like change.
No, it's not about that. You don't like change, picky eater. It's not about that. I don't know.
You got me.
That's a picky.
What? No.
No.
I'm offended by that. That's the most offensive thing you ever said. Fuck the red pill shit. This shit is my bag. Norm knows.
He's not picky,
what's the
he's
word you said?
particular.
There you go. I identify as particular, dog. Hit me with that.
We came up with that on his pod. He's particular.
Not picky. Got it.
I don't like change, and I don't like the inside the NBA potentially ending. It's
Oh man.
it's the end of an era, man.
No more Chuck.
No more Chuck.
Shaq.
No more Shaq. No more Ernie. No more
Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh man, I saw a clip that was
The
so
NBA
funny.
is being acquired. The TV rights by NBC. Listen,
They're bringing back NBC.
15
huh?
years ago, 20 years ago, I would have been fucking amped. Because NBA on NBC, dog, I have a Joel Santana freestyle where he's freestyling over that
Hilarious.
beat. That shit was iconic to me. Sundays, you hear Bob Costas and that come on,
Bill
you're
Walton.
like, oh, we're in for a double header. Lakers are probably playing. Like, it was a vibe, but I've gotten so used to the TNT crew. I think they're so witty. Not even just like the guys on the panel. The behind the scenes crew on inside the NBA, they need more props. The photoshops, the going golfing, the
They're quick,
lighting
man.
tricks,
There's-
the things that they drop from the sky just on these guys sometimes. Like they're so creative. They've kept it fresh and new every season. And even more than just the panel, I'm gonna miss the behind the scenes crew. Because I don't think you get another crew like that. It seemed like there was a synergy there that was very unique to that set.
Yeah.
Who's the next Barkley? Draymond?
Yeah.
Who would be the next Shaq? Who's well spoken or like
They're
not
trying to
well-
make it Vince. They're trying to make it Dwayne Wade. They're trying to
Vince
make it
Car-
Chris Paul. Jamal Crawford is he's getting better. I like Jamal Crawford. He kind of reminds me of like Van Gundy, like early days when he'd call out shit.
Yo, did you hear about Van Gundy? And how
Yeah,
his
Stan Van
wife-
Gundy. Yeah, not
Oh,
Jeff. Yeah,
the other one.
Stan Van
but
Gundy.
Stan Van Gundy's wife killed herself.
Committed
last year.
suicide. Yeah,
Committed suicide. I'm like, holy.
yeah, super sad, man.
He talked about it on a podcast.
Yeah.
It's really
He
sad.
found her?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised
Oh,
if he found her.
Jesus,
Because I'm assuming she probably did it around her house.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah.
But he was just talking about how
It's got dark, man.
sorry, I just thought about it.
They've been married
was
for
really sad,
35
but,
years and
you
been
know.
together for close to 40 years since he was 24 years old.
Oh.
So like he never envisioned it happening. He knew she was going through some things, but like he never thought it was that serious to that point. And they have kids and all that stuff. So it's like,
It's hard for him.
yeah, it's very tough for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very sad, man.
Yeah, but that crew had a lot of classic clips, man. I saw one recently where Chuck was like, I want to sit on the monster. That shit, I was
Yo.
dying like a kid. Like
Whatever,
Shaq was crying.
whatever
Pause
Shaq
moments
says.
between those
Yes.
guys.
What they say,
Will
Chuck?
they do that
What
on
they say, Chuck?
NBC?
What do you do? What they say, Chuck?
You know what? I don't think anybody has the personality. Like from not the new guys that are currently like playing, but those middle guys, the ones that we grew up and
Yeah.
are no longer playing. I don't think they
I
really
don't
have
see
the
it.
personalities like Shaq and
You know who they need?
They need
They need
what's-
Jeff Teague.
Teague. That's who they need.
They
Very
need
good.
Jeff
Arenas.
Teague on the panel.
They need Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas. They need
I
some
like
guys
JJ
that are
Redick.
really gonna go viral
They're
for maybe
polarizing.
not even just saying the correct things.
Yeah.
Like that's what
They're
they need.
entertaining,
That's where they
those
need
two
to go
guys, yeah.
next. But Jeff Teague is the funniest
stories, man.
nigga
Yeah.
ever, bro.
Oh,
That
I
guy's
mean, like,
stories are so
I guess there's
good.
some podcasts, Matt Barnes podcast. I always see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
go
Oh yeah,
around.
yeah. Him and Stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the smoke
All
is
the Smoke.
really good.
All the Smoke.
I like them more as like the Larry King of basketball though.
Or like
they
Carmelo
covered
Anthony's,
careers so good.
Carmelo Anthony's Brooklyn one or whatever.
Mello
Mero.
and Mero.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
It's
It's just super New York. That's
It's
really
cool.
I
Yeah,
don't.
very
I
good.
don't. I've only
Mello
seen.
needs to
Mero
talk
just needs
more.
to go fucking just patch it up with Jesus, bro. Because him by himself is just too much, man.
Damn, what the hell? That's
Him by himself, he needs Jesus there for that balance, bro.
Damn. Didn't he just host, or is he gonna host the ESPYs?
No, Serena Williams is hosting the ESPYs.
Then why didn't Mero post like he did?
Maybe he's a part of it.
Maybe like a red carpet or something, or like
I got excited. I thought, oh, shit.
Award or
backstage.
something. Co-host even.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm trying to find this video
good.
of this guy imitating inside the NBA.
Oh, Frank Calianato or something?
I don't know
Frank
what his name
Caliendo?
is, but he's imitating inside the NBA. He takes like different like historic moments and pretends like inside the NBA was doing commentary on it and what it would
Okay.
sound like essentially. And
He's-
it was so funny.
There's that one white guy that does
That's the
Charles
guy.
Barkley.
I think that's
Frank Calianendo or something.
I don't
What is
know
that?
what his name is.
Terrible. Chocolate. Candy, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's so
That's
terrible,
terrible. And when he talks about the San Antonio women,
Oh, man.
Seeing churros like this.
oh,
You
here
can't
it
do
is.
that shit on NBC.
Here it is. Oh man.
NBC's like Bill Walton and Frank, and they just try to be all clean and American.
Yo, don't do that to Bill Walton, man. R.I.P. my dog.
No, shout. Oh yeah, yeah. I
R.I.P.
mean,
Bill Walton, man.
I got love for Bill Walton, but I got way more love than every.
Welcome
TNT
to
cast.
Inside the NBA on TNT. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. A tragic day here in America. President
Got the
Kennedy was
voice down.
assassinated in Dallas, Texas. No official word on who was behind the assassination, but we do know that the suspect was seen in the 6th floor of the Texas Book Depository. Ernie, did you say books? Well, at least we know Shaq didn't do it. I could read more books than you, Chuck. Guys, calm down. Not today. And Chuckster, we know Shaq didn't do it because if he was the shooter, he would have missed. All right, let's get to those highlights.
And he has one about Martin Luther King or the towers. I think it was like the towers dropping. It was 9/11. He does the same thing. I was dying, bro. That shit's hilarious. Anything else happened this week? I think that's pretty much it for the most part. Oh, these billionaires.
Oh man.
Billionaires going down, doing their own submarine dive
Do
to
they not
shipwreck
learn?
of the
What the
Titanic
fuck?
because they're saying that their
Hopefully
company
they
is
don't use an Xbox controller this
a
time.
lie. $20 million submarine they're taking down there to prove that their company is superior to Ocean Gates.
How expensive was the
Wow.
last one?
I have no idea. Not
Doesn't
expensive
matter.
enough. It cost them their life.
Yeah, it was really
cost them their
expensive.
life.
Nah, these guys are playing with the ocean. Man. This is
Wild.
why I don't swim, bro. Like
Listen,
the ocean is just.
We need something that goes even deeper than where the Titanic's at. I think there's stuff down there, man.
There is.
What? Come on now.
There is.
I
Man.
think there's things
sure.
down there.
Yo-
You hear how they found lake in the middle of the
I heard
earth?
that recently. Yeah.
There's a lake in the middle of the earth.
Bro.
I mean,
If you don't think Atlantis is real, I don't know.
From what I've seen on TikTok, there are people who have found caves with a whole different ecosystem inside.
Yes.
Like its own lake,
Bro,
its own
treat this like the aliens.
trees and shit in the cave. I'm dead ass no, but that's the one place we haven't really explored, right? We
Yeah.
haven't explored 90% of the
Yeah,
bodies of
no.
water.
that's why sometimes I don't believe in the whole space shit. Just because if you guys haven't even figured out water yet, what more out of space.
Well,
See
we've
if
gone
outer
to
space. Is
space.
bigger.
I think it's
water
just
is just
harder. I
harder
think it's
to
just
go
harder.
down.
Yeah.
'Cause there's
But
so
my
many
thing is, like,
different,
how have you not created
elements that
something?
you have to think about for that.
It's tough.
I don't know.
man. It's
Like
tough.
that's why it's like, what's down there, bro?
Exactly.
Because how have you not created something that can go down there?
There are things that are stopping it, bro.
Like what?
Bro, I didn't tell you guys in South Africa. What's the driver's name again?
Andre?
Andre.
My
Yeah.
guy.
We were passing this the area that had like a bunch of water and the houses were on the hills and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the water's nice. And they're like, yeah, don't ever go into it. I'm like,
And
why?
he said, "Don't ever come back at night." too, I
yeah. And
think.
he's like, there's mermaids in that water.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember he said that.
I told you guys, man.
I
Them shits is
believe it
real.
already because like
Them
you know,
shits is
Tom
real,
believes,
man.
but-
They kill people. For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with their water, dog.
No, sir.
Oh man.
Hilarious.
I think that's it. I think that's it for this week.
Yeah.
You guys got anything coming up this week?
Episode dropping tomorrow, ROTM podcast. I got two of the guys from
Kev and Kobi.
Yes.
KKK.
Yeah, man, that was mad fun. It was fun.
3 good letters. You had to add the O in front of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Okay,
There we go. Now,
Yeah.
now it works.
Mhm.
That's all I got.
It's the
though.
Lil Jon version, not the
Argos is starting
Grand
back.
Wizard.
Hey, Argos.
Argo starting back. Minnesota is about to get swept tonight.
Yep.
Uh,
We just need to get to the finals right now. Like, just get to it.
Celtics versus Mavs in the finals. It's looking like.
Oh, baby. Kyrie
I got
and
Dallas.
Luka, baby. Kyrie and Luka, baby.
I got Dallas. I want Kyrie's revenge. I really love Jason Tatum as a player, but he not beating the allegations, bro. That nigga is not clutch
Nah.
in the slightest. In the slightest. He's Paul George level bad at winning in the
He's
clutch.
light-skinned George?
He is bad, brother. Derek White, on the other hand, ice in his fucking veins. Can that nigga become a Raptor, please?
Yo.
I'm begging. Just begging.
That man shot a clutch 3 while smiling.
Dog, him and Drew Holiday are the only reason the Celtics are in the finals right now, which is sad when you consider who they faced going to this playoff run. They faced Heat, who didn't have Jimmy Butler, Terry Rozier, top 2 scorers. He faced, who was it next? Cavs, no Donovan Mitchell.
No.
They lost Garland halfway through. No Mobley for 2 games. Like, it was crazy. This one, no Halliburton, no Benedict. Dog, they've had the easiest run to the finals.
Since the Toronto Raptors.
Nah, the Raptors run was not easy. in
Sorry, the finals.
slightest.
Sorry, the finals.
Don't do
I'm
that.
just
Don't
talking
do that.
finals.
Don't do that.
Finals was easy is all I'm saying.
No. We're not taking that blasphemy either, man. Nah, take it back. Our run was the hardest run of all time in the history of life. My only regret about that playoff run was that Kawhi's shot wasn't the one that sent us to the finals. Like, I always, in my mind, that shot sent us to the finals, but we had a whole other series after that. Where we almost lost, by the way. We were down 2-0. And then Fred had his baby, and we won every single game. The Gucci Man game 3, changed everything, dog.
The Gucci Man game?
Yeah, Gucci came to game 3. He had on a Milwaukee jersey.
Yeah.
Cheering for $1, and we're like, oh, Fred said bet.
You just cursed him.
Put on a show. That nigga hit like 7 threes.
Jeez, man.
What a moment. What a time.
Nicki Minaj surprised fans by inviting Beanie Man to join her on stage at the famous O2 Arena in London.
Yeah, he'll get definitely a great reception there.
So wait, she was released from jail?
Yep.
Yeah, like almost right away.
Okay.
It was some spliffs in Amsterdam. Like the
But
fact that they
Amsterdam-
even arrested her is
apparently
crazy.
Amsterdam is not legal.
No.
It is just decriminalized.
Yeah.
And also,
And
I
you
think she
can
was
only
bringing
have it
into
in specific.
They've been in the gray
districts.
area for like 20 years.
Yeah, you can only have it in specific areas, right?
They've been in the gray
district
area
or
for
something?
20 years. You can go to whole coffee shops with just mason jars filled with weed, but you can't bring it outside.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And you can smoke in those shops.
Yeah.
No problem. But yeah, what else? Is that it? I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't have anything going on this week. You guys got anything going on this week?
I got this. I'm doing a J Martin show and this event called Reggaeband.
Nice.
Yeah, they put a poster of they took a picture of me and put it on the poster, but then they made my hat
Dreadlocks?
green, gold, and red.
Oh,
and I
nice.
was just like,
I need to see this, bro.
It's a sorry, not sorry, part 2.
But it's actual Jamaicans that running this one though.
Okay, good. Because the Asian girls one that hit me up for it. So I didn't know what was going on.
Oh gosh.
You said it was Asian girls that hit you up for it?
An Asian girl hit me up for it, but I have plans that day. Man, summer's here.
Summer is here.
Toronto really had a great coming out party for the weekend.
Oh, I think I touched that.
The weekend before too, I think even there was some parties.
Yeah, the 106 and thing was good.
Oh yeah, Palm Trees was amazing. Palm Trees was fire.
And I've been getting drunk a lot lately. That's like the city's been bumping for me.
Bumping, bro.
Why is it so popping right now?
It's the start of summer, man. Season premiere.
On Sunday, I went to that Bryson Tiller after party there, where they kicked out the DJ.
Yes.
Oh, you were at Silent H where they kicked out the DJ for playing Not Like Us.
But it was so.
You guys hear about that?
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
I was so happy to see that we were finally riding for once.
Yeah.
Because when you see LA just galvanizing together, it's just like fuck.
Some
man,
unity,
why can't
man.
we do that too,
I haven't
man?
heard Not Like Us out once.
Yeah.
I've been to like 3 parties.
That's good.
I did.
That's
and
good.
The crowd wasn't really fucking with it. I didn't like it.
Good. You're not allowed to.
You know what it is? There's a crazy fall off after that first verse.
They loved it when I went to.
And we also abused it though.
When I hosted the A Boogie party.
The A Boogie?
Yeah.
Tony Baker has the funniest
Played it
joke.
multiple times.
Oh, it's so
my
good.
God. It's got
Enough of that shit.
everywhere. You go to the goddamn bathroom. You
That $1 million baby song.
that $1 million baby.
Y'all ruined
Cut
all
that
the
shit off,
songs,
man.
He's not wrong too.
No,
That's
but
amazing.
What was funny was I had locked so I went to go buy backwoods and I ran downstairs and I was like, oh wait, let me go grab my shit. I went back upstairs, grabbed my phone, but left my key and ran down and locked myself out. So I had to get a spare key from my cousin and he's like, yo, I'm at this spot, come meet me. And it just so happens to be Silent H and I'm just like in regular man's clothes. But then I see Femi in there, the VIP, so I walk in and then right when I walk in, just all this commotion starts happening and everyone just starts like, the security guard starts going crazy. I'm like, what's happening right now? I'm like, all right, give me my keys. I'm out of here. And then it was that fucking situation.
Yeah, no. It was good to see.
Yeah.
It was it reminded me of when Meek Mill, the
yeah,
back-to-back
nobody wanted
Meek
to
Mill.
play Meek.
Nobody's playing Meek Mill. Like there was
Yeah.
no. He used to rhyme like this. Like none of that was
Stop
playing.
it. No
For
more
like
nightmares.
a year, there was no
Yeah.
Meek Mill. And then they made up, and everyone's like, all
Back to
right.
that. And then
Call
going
me
bad.
Big Fish.
Yeah, going bad as well. Yeah, it's good times.
Shit's crazy. But thank you guys tuning in another week, another
man.
fucking classic.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new digs, man. Perception Studio. Matt is
Shout out
very
to
excited. Shout out to my dog James, hooking us up with all this. It's an amazing
Caucasian
studio.
correspondent.
If you guys want to be a part of the studio, hit up Perception Studio, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's about it. I'm Marlon,
I'm Norm.
I'm Leisha.
I'm Duke.
and that was the extra gravy.
Whoa, that was aggressive.